Yo, what's going on, everybody? It should be OY Between the Game Sports, and we're gonna do a live reaction to the Jackson State University game versus FAMU. So this is just a big moment in HBCU history. So ESPN2 uh, midday game for HBCUs is just an incredible moment, and I really hope you guys are watching it. It's on ESPN2. There's also Tennessee State, and somebody is playing on the NFL Network. So you have two HBCU games going on at the same time on Sunday. I believe there's the only games going on right now. So y'all get out and go check these games out. But Jackson State with Coach Deion Sanders is where we want to start off with. He's been hyping it up. He's been trying to get people to buy in and just understand what the moment is with this kind of stuff. And so it's here. The game is about to start in a little bit. There's been great games all over the weekend, but we want to try to stick with the HBCUs. There was plenty of blowouts. There was a couple of close games. I think one game went into overtime. Let me try to look that up real quick. But if you're here, man, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and then hit that bell button for notifications. We're going to try to do this again when Jackson State is back on TV. They play I did a video on this. They play about eight times on TV on the ESPN network. So y'all make sure y'all look at that schedule. Coach Deion Sanders have got these boys primed and ready to go. They came in looking good. I saw those pictures, man. I wish I should have pulled them up, but HBCU and FAMU, I'm sorry, Jackson State and FAMU came off them planes very clean. Boys was decked out, suit and tie blazers, shades, earrings, AirPods, Beats. If you haven't heard, Deion Sanders' son, Shador Sanders, I believe is his name, inked a deal with Drake, with Beats by Drake. That's just a big deal. He's the first college athlete. He's the youngest athlete ever to be on there. He's the first black college athlete to be on there. So that's just a huge deal. And if you've seen the video, he gifted all his teammates with Beats headphones. And so I think that just shows great leadership and showing love and understanding of the moment. But I've done a couple of videos on Jackson State. I want people to understand that what they're trying to do and trying to accomplish is bigger than what a lot of people see right now. Deion Sanders is putting forth a plan to put HBCUs on the map and not just have them for classic games and hear about the bands. And he wants people to understand that there's athletes at these HBCUs too, man. If you know your history, there's plenty of Hall of Famers in the NFL from HBCUs. Jerry Rice, I think he went to Mississippi Valley State. Michael Strahan with the Texas Southern. Then in basketball, you have, I think, Joe Dumars. I want to say Lindsey Hunter, other people like that. So there's more than just bands at HBCU. So game is getting ready to start, about to kick off. Again, Jackson State and FAMU is playing in a classic, the Orange Blossom Classic down in Florida. It's starting, man. They just had the kickoff. So I think, let's see, Jackson State is receiving the ball first. Yes, sir. So let's see what Mr. Shador can do. I believe he has started. I would love to put the game up, but we're just gonna go with the game cast. YouTube rules, regulations, guidelines. You cannot stream a game live. So just doing my reaction to it. Well, we'll say these Jackson State helmets are clean. Got the metallic silver growing, all white, the jerseys, but the metallic silver on top of the jersey, on top of the helmet. Starting off in the spread, man, 5 wide. Let's see what they got. Oh, they motion somebody in the backfield. Oh, they start with a. That's not a good start, people. They start with a botch hike. Little nerves out there. A botch hike. That ain't how you want to start. That ain't how you want to start any game, but that ain't how you want to start open the game on ESPN2. The world is watching. If y'all been paying attention to Jackson State, they played last year. They finished 4-3. Uh, Dion, Coach Sanders, second season at the helm. Hey, FAMU is ready to rock and roll. Let me see if I can get the audio going. If y'all can hear the audio, please let me know. Okay. Oh, we got a drop pass. Great route. Drop pass.
So a 3-and-out for the Tigers on their first possession. Yeah, nice actual throw from Sanders. Look at the placement of this football.
Great pass, and dude just dropped it wide open. Got a back shoulder throw. Got to catch that, man. Third and long. Hope Jordan's in the building. What's up? Is that a thumbs up? Can you hear that? Oh, then we got a botch punt. Oh my God. Hey, Florida A&M about to get the ball probably about the 28-yard line. Again, first play of the game, Jackson State. Jackson State has a botched hike, get a run, second down for a gain of 2 or so, and then on third down they have a drop pass. Then here you go, punting from his end zone. The kicker, the punter, kicks it about 15 yards.
Something known as the Rat Boys 2.0. Get to know the names: Xavier Smith, David Manigo, and Chad Hunter. Arguably the best wide receiver core, not only in the SWAC, but the top.
Hey, man. Sam, you look like they got something going. They got a senior wide receiver who has 1,800 receiving yards and 15 TDs. Excuse me as I put something down. Man, if anybody else seen some of the HBCU scores from yesterday, please post them in the comments. I missed some games. I seen Prairie View beat the crap out of TSU like 41-7 or 41-10. There was an overtime game between. Let me look it up real quick. Let me find it. There was an overtime game between Alabama State and Miles College. Alabama State ended up winning 14-13. Toledo beat the crap out of Norfolk State, 49-10. Alabama A&M and South Carolina State. That seemed to be a great game, 42-41. Alabama A&M over South Carolina State. Troy beat the crap out of Southern, 55-3. PV won against TSU, 40-17. So I think that's year 7 or so in a row for PV destroying TSU. So TSU better figure it out, man. They're out there getting shout outs from Drake on his latest album, but they can't get a football win over their rival. Apparently it's storming in Florida right now, so that might be the reason for the drop pass. Hey, good draw play, 3rd and 5. Hey. FAMU is at the 11-yard line after a great draw play on 3rd and 5. That's a great play. Great call. Early first quarter, FAMU was threatening. Hey, Jackson State, you better figure it out. I know it's a long game, but as a defense, you want to try to hold right now until your offense comes out and gives you absolutely nothing. The defense much improved. Antoine Owens, one of those transfers from a Power 5 school, he comes over from Georgia Tech. Well, they wanted him to step up and play big. Watch it. That was big for they just mentioned it. They just got a transfer from Georgia Tech, but I believe Dion got about 10. Coach Sanders, stop calling him Dion. Coach Sanders and the Jackson State staff did a great job of getting a lot of these high major D1s to transfer over in the transfer portal, which if you follow, hey, good play. Right. If you follow a lot of college football here and college sports, you'll know about the transfer portal. So that's what a lot of dudes are doing nowadays, just getting out of there and going to find other places to play. So I think Coach Sanders and his coaching staff did a great job with that. All right. 3rd and 15. The game cast is a little quicker if you're looking at the screen, but hey, good pressure. They got great pressure from the inside just from that transfer. Hey, hey, Jackson State ran it back. I don't know if it was a block pass, tip pass, or whatever, and they caught it off the tip pass, and they got it going as a run back, a pick 6. I ain't mad at them. Do your thing. Oh, we're having a little error right here. Come on, ESPN2. Trying to stream from another laptop. Refresh it. Having some technical difficulties, man. Man, let me go over some of these other scores from the weekend. HBCU is trying to get on the map. UTEP beat Bethune-Cookman 38-28. Let's see who else. Arkansas Pine Bluff beat Lane College. My brother went to Lane College, 34-16. So when you go play those guaranteed games, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get your butt drove. But HBCUs and those smaller D1s need those money. First and goal. What? I don't know what happened. Something happened. Man, what happened there?
You can see his frustration on the sideline. Coach Prime not appreciating. I'm sure Tigers fans, both in the stands and at home, don't like it as well. So
I don't know what happened, but apparently last I saw it was third and 15, and Jackson State got an interception. Comes back on, referees are overturned something, and uh now Florida A&M has the ball back. They got a brand new set it down. So I don't know what happened in that situation. If anybody's watching, y'all please let me know because I have no idea. It was a turnover. All of a sudden, Florida A&M got the ball back with a new set of downs. What? Defense been on the field a long time for Jackson State. It's already 9 minutes and 20 seconds left from the first. So, all right, defense is holding it down, man. I'm really feeling them helmets though. They got Jay Believe at the top of it. I likes that. I likes that. Hey, good hit. Got great pressure on third down right there. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Jackson State's interior linemen. Uh, every time there's a chance for a pass play, knowing on third and such, third and six, third and seven, that the defense is just pin their ears back and get in there. But they're having great penetration up the middle by their bigs, the D tackles. Just got a great hit on the quarterback. Now we got a field goal attempt by FAMU. So that's two great defensive possessions in the first quarter by Jackson State's defense. So as a coach, Coach Sanders and the rest of their team, they gotta be ecstatic to what's going on right now. I mean, absolutely ecstatic. 21-yard field goal. FAMU was up 3-0, so it's a good start. It's a good start. Okay, she just said that there was a penalty in that situation. So, oh, what is going on here? Let's know what I'm trying to. Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's check out the box scores. You see, Mr. Sanders, Youngins, 0 for 2. Right. Florida and them, their running back is getting good production right now. He averaged almost 5 yards a carry. Bishop Bennett for Florida and them, almost 5 yards a carry. So that you can't beat that. But again, Jackson State's interior linemen are just getting it done on passing situations. Man, people that's in the chat, man, y'all please let me know where you're from, where you're watching from. I always like to know where people are coming from. We all come from different walks of life, different aspects of life. So please let me know where you're at. I'm trying to fix my hat. I need a haircut. Also, this is your first time to the channel, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and then hit that bell button for notifications, man. We out here discussing Jackson State University versus FAMU, uh, college sports in general, man. There was a lot of action going on yesterday. We're on a commercial break right now. As y'all can see, man, that Roll Tide, Alabama, they just keep reloading, man. They never every time you look up, you think, okay, maybe Alabama might fall off this year, but they just keep reloading, and they absolutely destroyed Miami. Miami looked like they shouldn't be on the same field with them, shouldn't be in the same atmosphere with them or the same planet. It it was a total beatdown. The other surprising game, I think a lot of folks were surprised with, was the Clemson and Georgia game. Uh, Georgia put up 10 points, and I think uh, Clemson only had 3. So you coming from a school, Clemson, who has 2 or 3 national titles in the last 4 or 5 years, and got a big recruit. Last year played behind Trevor Lawrence, DJ something. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. Uh, #1 quarterback coming out of high school last year. This year he's a sophomore. He got a couple of games in last year where he played. Trevor Lawrence was out because of injury or COVID, I think, or something like that. But he comes out and he basically lays an egg. And it's been a while since a Clemson quarterback looked that bad. You had Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun Watson, and I forget who the guy was before that. So that's just a couple of games that stood out. UT, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Texas, so we always going to support the Texas school. UT had a good showing against Louisiana Lafayette. But yeah, that's it, man. We're going to go over some more scores. Game is back on kickoff, man. Here we go. Come on, Jackson State. You got to get this rolling, baby. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Hey. Hey, you got popped on that sideline. Shadura Sanders, man. I think I was sitting there, right? So that Dion talking about his son real quick. Let's listen.
His teammates really respect him for the work that he puts in on the field, which translates on the field. And he has an opportunity. Shador has an opportunity to really do something special.
I don't know if that was more the father talking or the coach talking, right? First play of that second drive, right? A little quick drag route. Quick first down, so maybe they'll get them going, right? Nice little play out of the second possession for Jackson State. Drag right across the field, do it wide open. Gains 19 off of that. So that's how you want to get your quarterback into a rhythm, feeling himself a little bit. So let's see where it's going. Jackson State, FAMU in the Orange Blossom Classic, presented by Denny's. Hey, it's a good hard run. She just stole my stop. HBCUs on the map. ESPN2. Technically a primetime game. It's Sunday, Labor Day tomorrow. You're on ESPN2. You're the only game on the national channel. Again, Tennessee State and somebody else is playing on the NFL Network. But to get an ESPN2 game for HBCUs is almost unheard of. It's a big old boy. Yeah, he tried. All right, Jackson State got a decision to make. Their 4th and 3 at the 50-yard line. Do you go for it this early in the game? Knowing Coach Sanders, I think he is going to go for it. Yeah. Oh, no, he didn't go for it. Yeah. I'm surprised. Guess he's going to play the long game, right? I just knew he was going for that one. Good punt. All right. Florida A&M will have the ball, second possession for them. They will have the ball at about the 14-yard line. All right, let me try to put up some stats real quick. There's not much going on. Again, it's early in the first quarter, a little bit over halfway done. What?
They change the fast food game. Sometimes you gotta.
Did my stream stop? What's going on?
Welcome to the Eat Fresh Refresh. There's so much new. Some say it can't fit in one head. I say we're talking a new All-American Club, deli-style oven roasted turkey, and
that's a new steak and cheese.
Oh yeah, that's the one with the new seasoning.
And that was the new MVP Parmesan vinaigrette.
If y'all can still see this, please let me know. It's not. There we go. That was some issue. What's going on?
I thought I was managing my moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Then I realized something was missing. Me. My symptoms were keeping me from being there for her. So I talked to my doctor and learned
green screen and cut off. This is
one prescribed biologic for people with Crohn's disease. The majority of people
trying to figure that out.
Significant symptom relief in as little as 4 weeks, and many achieve remission that can last.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections. Serious and sometimes fatal infections, including tuberculosis and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections.
All right, if y'all can hear me, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up or something like that. It is acting totally stupid right now.
Be there for you and them. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, remission is.
Again, commercial break. I think I'm back. I think we're back rolling. All right, we back. I don't need that. All right, back to the game. Commercial break is almost over. FAMU has the ball. A little bit less than 6 minutes left in the first quarter. So defensive battle right now so far. No, as a coach, former coach, Coach Sanders is trying to what am I trying to say? He's trying to manage the game right now. I know that he wants to put on a great show, knowing what he showed us and his charisma over the years when he played. I really thought that he would go for that on 4th and 3 from about the 49-yard line, but I guess we have to see the calm Dion right now, Coach Sanders. Okay, can you hear me? All right, sweet.
Slide down to the line of scrimmage late, exploding when the ball snapped. 6'4", 230 out of Nashville, Tennessee, a hybrid kind of guy. Right now, Rashawn McKay, 1 for 4 and -1 yards in his.
All right, we're not gonna worry about the camera. Green screen is acting up apparently. So. Got me missing the game. All right, it's 2nd and 10. FAMU got a little confusion going on, as they said. So, anybody else saw a game this weekend? Please let me know. What did you see from college football? Do you feel like the passion is still there? Do you feel like some of these guys are not playing as hard enough because of the NIL stuff, the name, image, and likeness? Or did you still feel that same feeling that you had from college football when you were, if you're a younger, if you're an older person, I'm sorry, about my age in your mid 30s, did you still feel that passion, that feeling from college football over the weekend? Hey, my background then disappeared on me because something about a power source or something like that, but it is what it is. Again, we are live streaming, doing a live reaction to Jackson State and FAMU. Jackson State FAMU primetime game, midday game on a Sunday, day before Labor Day. Nothing else is going on, so you should be watching. You should be watching like I'm watching. I am watching on another screen. Got the game cast up. 3-0 FAMU. Jackson State had a pretty good, decent second drive, had a great play across the middle to start it. Got all the way to the 49 or the 50, stalled out, which I really, really thought Coach Sanders would go for it, knowing who he is, knowing his personality. I'm going to say, assuming his personality that I've seen over the years as a player and as a commentator, I just knew that he would go for something like that. But he's been a coach and he's playing the long game, so we're going to leave it at that. Commercial break is almost over. I'm just excited to have, college football back. I didn't play college football. I could have. I played college basketball. I always enjoyed the college sports more because the players and the fans that you walk around campus with are so into it and they see you and they get hyped and just all this kind of stuff. And you play college sports, you know what I'm talking about. But for the players were usually I don't know how it's going now with the NIL stuff, but great blitz. Hey, for what I've seen from Jackson State defensively, their scheme has been really, really great. They're showing different looks. They're moving guys around. Defensive end standing up like cornerback, and then you got all types of stuff. A lot of movement with the linebackers. I see Coach Sanders has brought some of that NFL knowledge down to the college ranks. A great pass, great tackle. Right, FAMU just ran a great quick screen. It was open. Cornerback was able to dip, get skinny, get slim, dip up under that block, and make a tackle at the line of scrimmage. So Coach Sanders out here in this long sleeve out there in Florida. I know he's sweating. Hey, this Gaddy kid, let me look him up. Uh, he is showing that he belongs on the big stage. He's making plays. Made two great plays on that drive right there. Got a great defensive pressure. Then now just this last play, he just got a sack. So hey, almost a sack. Should have been. Niles Gaddis, what is his name is. But he just got another quarterback pressure. FAMU quarterback was able to get away just in time. So I know a lot of people are probably not liking this. Okay, there we go. They're not liking this low scoring game right now, but I enjoy defensive battles. I enjoy seeing coaches and players try to figure it out down to the wire. I don't really like blowouts, man. Like I don't want to see games that's in the 40 and 50. People love those type of games. I don't like those games. I like games where it's 21-28 or somewhere in there, 30-31 to 21, something like that. Those are good games to me. Okay, got a chance to punt return right here. Okay, turn the corner. Turn the corner. Turn the corner. Hey, get a block. Oh, got a block in the back. Oh, he tripped over the kick, the punter. Come on, man. Hey, hey. If you follow Deion Sanders, you know his special teams have to be good because that's what he did. Probably the best ever to do it. Hey, that's how you get your team going, man. Special team. Great run back. Probably about 40 yards. Hey, FAMU messed up their pursuit over pursued. And so once he got past that first wave, it was over with. All I need is one more block. He tripped over the punter. Come on, man. All right. Low key a block in the back. They ain't call it. Again, if this is your first time to the channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe. At least hit the thumbs up button. Hit that bell button for notifications. We're trying to get this thing rolling and grow and grow and grow. All right, 1st and 10. Again, the game cast is a little faster, so y'all might see this before I am. 5 wide. Draw play. Okay. Like a 2nd and 5. Let's go. Let's see what they got. Hey, I don't know what happened to my back screen, man. Bother me. I went out and tried to figure this thing out. It ain't working. We ain't gonna worry about it. Coach Sanders is throwing somebody out. It's nothing like wasting the time out, man. Ain't nothing like wasting the time out. Guys should be prepared, but that's what you have timeouts for. So it's a give and take. I personally, when I coach basketball at AAU, I hate calling timeouts. I like my players to kind of figure it out and get through it. All right. I did not know that. They just said that his son, Shador Sanders, is a true freshman. I did not know that. I know he had signed with like Florida Atlantic or Florida International. Then he decommitted, but I thought that was last year. He came out last year, so did not know he's a true freshman. Oh, great corner blitz. Great corner blitz. Great corner blitz. All right. All right, they get a great corner blitz by FAMU, but they're able. Jackson State is still in field goal range, so let's see how that goes. Just free release. Great timing. Good job, young man. Great timing. Running back should have probably chipped, but that's great timing. All right, let's see what they got on this field goal attempt. Oh my God, he smokes it. Hey, so we used to have this thing called let's do like this when people were having a hard time with playing in our home gym. We said it's choking. There, I would just say there's a little bit of jitters, a little nervousness that's going on. So easy chip shot, no longer than a extra point attempt, and the guy just he never gets his foot directly underneath the ball to guide it down the middle. It stays straight wide right. So hey, I don't know. That might be the punter as well. So he has, if that's the punter, he has a shanked punt and a missed field goal. Hey, it's tough. Those kind of things lose you ball games. Right. But again, the Jackson State defense is everywhere. Another quick screen by FAMU, but they read it out quickly. Oh, my back. A little miscommunication right there, but basically Jackson State just gave all out blitz, perfect timing. Oh my goodness! Again, there's another hit on the quarterback. Those hits add up, man. I mean, they absolutely add up. Commentator just said it. It said he's not having an easy afternoon. I know he's not. Every time he looks up, every time he gets a chance to drop back and pass, somebody is tagging him. Commentators just said that Jackson State is just playing pure man to man. Every time they line up to drop that back to pass, they're playing man to man, and they're disguising it well. Another man to man coverage here on 3rd and 10. Safety drops back. It's motion. Oh, oh, big hit. Hey, 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 big hit, man. I like it. I like it. Big hit. Hey, safety, free safety coming laying down the hammer, man. Hey, hey. Shiloh Sanders. Is that another Dion Key rocking 21? Dion didn't come up and hit like that. That's for sure. Another quick bubble screen. Reads it out. Hey, he comes and lays the wood. Hey, go and get your flex on, young fella. Mm. South Carolina transfer. Shiloh Sanders from Cedar Hill, Texas. Hey, shout out to these kids, man. Transfer from South Carolina. Again, there's another big time program, Power Five transfer that the Jackson State Tigers were able to get out of the transfer portal. So these things are going to happen more and more. My personal belief, I believe it's true. Power Fives will start losing more and more uh, top recruits coming out of high school and from transfers and the transfer portal stuff like that because if Jackson State and FAMU and Prairie View and Tennessee State and all these historical black colleges can get these type of games on ESPN and nobody else is playing, there will be a lot of highly talented guys going to these type of universities now because if they're able to go play for a historically black college or university and still get the exposure that they want and need. And now you got the NIL name, image, and likeness stuff all tied into that, and you get endorsements, and you can go to a college where people look alike like you and stuff like that. This is gonna happen more and more. These transfers are gonna come, and the programs are just going to get better. And so I don't know if y'all keep up with Coach Sanders on Twitter and stuff like that. He said the other day that he wishes that the MEAC, I believe the MEAC will uh, basically fall apart is what I'm trying to say, and merge with the SWAC and create a power conference in the reigns of a historically black conference. And so that's his vision. There are some others who share that type of vision with him. So again, if you can get these type of games, this is going to happen more and more and more. But Jackson State and Coach Sanders, they have to deliver. All right, if you're gonna be on TV, you have to be able to play a great game and put up a great product, because we know this is a buy or sell country. This is a buy or sell world. Right? I feel like right now Jackson State should just go ahead and let Shedeur Sanders be him. Go on, open it up and let him be him. Game's been stagnant. The game has been stagnant. It's 3-0 still, almost the end of the first quarter. Go on, open it up. Let your quarterback be him. Right? Good catch. Right? There we go. Right? So just what I'm talking about. Two pass plays in a row. Right? Another quick out and then another drag. You get two completions, you get a 9-yard on the first down. And then on second down, you probably great catch, great one-handed catch. Ooh. And then on the second pass, you get about 14, 15 yards. So go on, open it up and let him be him, man. Let him get in the rhythm. You know what your son can do. There we go. Throw it away. Try to turn the corner a little bit. All right, got 4 yards out of that. All right, that's the end of the first. All right. There we go. I like it. All right, y'all can see the stats there a little bit. Shedeur Sanders is 3 for 4, 42 yards. As I'm saying, go ahead and let him open up, get in the rhythm. R. McKay is having a rough go. He's 4 for 9 and only 4 yards. I'm telling y'all, if y'all not watching the game, Jackson State front line and front seven is giving FAMU the blues. I mean, absolutely blues. Every time that they run, every time that they drop back, is somebody's in the backfield. So Jackson State and their coaching staff and their players are doing a great job at their scheme, and whatever they planned out to do is obviously working. Again, 3-0 FAMU because of a poor first snap by Jackson State, and then a bad punt of only about 15 yards. And so FAMU had the ball at about the 34 or something like that. Ended up getting a turnover, Jackson State did. Just kind of recapping, Jackson State got a turnover, but it was called back by a penalty. I don't know what the penalty was. Didn't catch it. But after it was called back, somehow FAMU gets another set of downs. Go through all that again, and Jackson State's defense is able to uphold another 3-and-out. FAMU gets a little chip field goal, so that's where we're at on the score. Go to the team stats real quick. So not much to go on. You got only 2 first downs by both teams. Jackson State is 0 for 3. FAMU is 1 for 5 on third down. That's not going to get it done. Again, these type of games want to be shown. Historically black college universities, they know the scrutiny is going to be a little more. So you have to perform when you're out there. You get these type of games, and that goes for anyone. I'm not just trying to single anybody out about that. That goes for anyone. Not too much of a dirty game. You got 1 penalty by both teams. Time of possession is pretty much the same. 16 rushing yards by FAMU, only 4 by Jackson State. So maybe after this first quarter is over with, the jitters and the nerves are gone, and these dudes on both sides can go out and just play football again if they grew up playing. So I'm hoping that's the case. But again, this is your first time to the channel. Please subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, hit that the bell button. If you're on Facebook, you're on my personal Facebook page, please go over to YouTube. Get off Facebook, go over to the YouTube, type in Between the Game Sports. I need the views on there, not on Facebook. I do it on Facebook because it's part of it. But go over to YouTube, type in Between the Game Sports. Watch it on there. Subscribe. Tell a friend. Share it with a friend. I will be doing a cash giveaway probably at the end of this month. So September 30th, somewhere in there, I'm going to do a cash giveaway. You can only be entered if you are a subscriber on YouTube. It is what it is. So details of that will be coming out probably within the next week. If you're following me on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, whatever, understand there is a big show coming up on Wednesday this week. I'll get back to that in the second quarter story. Okay. Got a little option right there. Oh, that's a horse collar. Go back to the game cast. Play by play. Again, please, if you can hear the audio of the game, please let me know. Put a thumbs up in the comments. Go for it. There we go. The young quarterback is saying, let's go for it, man. Why am I having that should not. There we go. 4th and 2, right? You're on your side of the field about at the 35, 36-yard line. So let's see what's happening, man. All right, the crowd getting into it a little bit. Let's go. Ah, Florida A&M called a timeout. Hey, these dudes have called 3 timeouts, and it's still the second quarter just started. A lot of confusion going on. Man, I don't know about y'all, but them helmets by Jackson State are just they ice water, in my opinion. Again, y'all go over to ESPN2, please check in on the game. Jackson State versus Florida A&M. They're out in Florida. If y'all paying attention to the news in the world of college sports or college black sports, Jackson State and Florida A&M, they both joined the SWAC last year. Were huge gets for the SWAC. Florida A&M, I believe, were either 1 and 2 in their conference the last probably about 5 or 6 years. So you really can't beat that if you are a Jackson, if you are a SWAC fan. Shout out to SWAC teams such as Prairie View A&M. They are starting off in volleyball pretty well. I know the head coach there. She's a good person. She is a great coach. She does a lot there. She played at PVU. She played at PV. She won, I believe, a conference title or 2 there and played in the NCAA tournament. as a player in volleyball, and now she's the head coach there. She does a great job at recruiting and putting her players in the best position to be successful. So shout out to Prairie View A&M head coach Tacho, Coach Tacho. Can't figure out which game cast is better, the game cast or the play-by-play. All right, commercial break should be about over. There we go. There we go. Again, the Denny's Orange Blossom Classic between Jackson State Tigers and the Florida A&M Rattlers. Oh, they got him with the okie doke. Threw him offside. I like it. That right there is Coach Sanders bringing that NFL thought process to the college level. Especially when you know you got these guys who are antsy, these young college guys, and trying to make a big play on 4th and 2. So you take that mindset and that experience and that and you draw up a play or call up a play where you give them a hard count and you try to draw guys off sides and it worked. So that is another coaching aspect or another thought process that Coach Sanders has brought down from his days in the NFL. Take off. Oh, well, good sack, right? So I believe the guy who just made the offsides just got a sack. So that's how you make up for it right there. Holding call. Good call. Again, you're on Facebook, wherever it may be. Please subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up button. I'm going to try to show the game just a little bit. I can find it. I'm watching on a different channel. Hold on, let me go do some searching.
Sanders looking left, popped by Nadarius Fagan going down, but that 50-50 ball is brought down by Trevante Rucker, but a penalty marker back at the 50-yard line for roughing the passer. Sanders, that's the leadership that Coach talks about.
Nice. That's a great play. Stood in and took it. Ooh. Stood in and took that to the chin. That's how you make a big throw. Then got a great 50-50 ball at the. I am impressed with that throw by that young man of Shadur Sanders. Hey. I hate the targeting rule. I hate it. I'm trying to find it. We're working on trying to find the stream on this laptop. I'm having some issues, but all right, here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to find the stream, but I will be getting off of Facebook. Uh, they have a lot of issues with the streaming and stuff like that. So if you're on Facebook, you watching on Facebook, again, go over to YouTube, type in Between the Games Sports. I'm gonna put the stream up for a little bit. We're gonna rock that. All right, I'm almost got it up. It's taking a little second. I have to log in and all the other good stuff. So here we go. Bear with me, bear with me. Let's see if this is the right one.
Premium can't be capable.
All right, we got it up for a little bit. While I was doing all that, Jackson State scored. It is now 7-3. I think they scored on a quarterback sneak. Let me go and see. All right. Great drive, though, by Jackson State. 10 plays for 69 yards, 4 minutes, and some change. So that's a great drive. Uh, and they basically did what I said do. Uh, man, I should get kind of paid for this, man. If I'm thinking correctly, I basically said that Jackson State need to go ahead and open up. They were playing timid. Guys were unsure of themselves. You see the punter doing a bad punt, and you see the kicker missing a simple field goal. And I think the nervousness was out once the second quarter started. They basically did what I say do, which is basically open up, let Shedeur Sanders beat him, let him be a playmaker. They started out with 2 quick passes. They dragged a quick out for 9 yards, and then they went with a drag route and got about 15 yards out of that. And then you got some flow going. I think they ran a draw play and some other things like that. But the great play that I did see before all this stuff happened was you got a fly route, basically a little wheel route to the sideline, and you got your quarterback staring down a linebacker coming right down the middle, unblocked, and he sits there and delivers a strike where his receiver can go up and get it. Gave his receiver a chance, but he took one to the chin, and he knew he was going to get hit, and he delivered a great pass. And so that's what you want out of a quarterback. And then to get that out of a true freshman, Coach Sanders said that his son was special. So the game is back on. We're going to go ahead and keep it going right here. My little spiel.
Campbell Stadium. That's at 7:30 Eastern on ABC and the ESPN app. The Irish have won the last 2 games against the Seminoles, scoring 42
I love
points
doing these
each.
type of videos.
And
Y'all let
Monday,
me know
there is only
what
one game on
should
the
I
schedule,
do.
and it's our primetime college football Labor Day matchup as Scott Satterfield leads Louisville against Ole Miss, the first ever meeting between
these
the
type of
Cardinals
games. Love these type of
and
videos.
the Rebels. Restate this. Kirk Herbstreit will have the call from you from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
All right, if y'all can hear that,
Kickerless
please let me
Ole
know.
Miss squad
Yeah,
there.
Jackson State
Coach
just
won't
had
be
a
able to be
great
there, but
drive.
That's going to be an offensive ball game. Satterfield, we covered him when he was at Appalachian State for a while.
Hey, okay, a little trickery.
How about it? The little handoff
Okay.
show and go. Jamari
Hey.
Sharif. And
I
Jamari
like it. Great
Sharif,
call, man.
who came
Great call. I
over
like it.
from Texas State and making an impact as
Another
Xavier
kid,
Smith
Texas
tag
State.
team a little bit with him a little.
Right.
Huh?
A little misdirection, get things going.
I
Special
like it.
teams trying to help
Right.
spark this
Your
offensive
defense
unit.
just gave
And this is just good timing right here.
up a
on the
long
pitch from
drive.
Zay Smith.
You're tired. As a coach,
getting
now you're
to
trying to get your
read
guys
in
to
the open field.
feel good about themselves. So you run a little trick play off the rip,
Field position
off
right
of
now
a
for the
team just scoring
Rattlers.
off, or you give your offense a little energy. I like that.
Willie
I like that
Simmons
call.
has
Really,
to
really
love
do.
that 44-yard return. You think about a coach who has brought in a number of new faces to this program, 20 or just about 20 plus. Came over in 2018, had an 8-4 season. Excuse me, 6-5 season. Finished second in the MEAC, and then again followed that up with a 9-2 campaign a season ago. That throw low to Xavier Smith, pass incomplete.
Oh, that's a catch.
Oh, that's a catch.
Great
Hey, they
job
call that a
going down
catch.
on
Wow.
a wet surface. That's how you help out your quarterback. Xavier Smith realizes offense hasn't gotten it going yet. Poorly thrown ball, low in wet conditions, but his body control to stop and make that catch. Now they're saying no completion.
Team of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We can have
Change
another
it
look
on.
at it. In real time, I thought it may have been just a little bit too low, but you can never get anything past Xavier Smith. Let's take another look at it here.
Real time. I thought he caught this.
Pass is ruled incomplete.
I need another camera angle for that.
I don't know. That is close now.
He got his
After
hands
further
underneath
review,
it,
he
I
did
thought.
get his hands underneath it. And they might want to review this.
But it seemed like when he got his hands underneath it, he might have bobbled a little bit and still didn't catch it clean, which had the official call it incomplete.
Play of an incomplete pass is under further review.
I'll say this, Jay. It's so important what the call on the field is because that's an incompletion. We have to have indisputable evidence. We'll take another look at it on the other side of the break.
There is no American dream. There are only American dreams. And at the heart of them all is a home. That's always been at the heart of Lowe's. And on our 100th birthday, our wish is to put yours a little more within reach.
All right. We're on commercial break.
We'll help you.
As you can see, Jackson State has just went up. Great drive not too long ago. FAMU comes out after that drive with a great kickoff return with a little bit of trickery, I like to call it. And now we got a play review, man. FAMU threw a pass to a receiver, looked like it hit the ground. So now they're out doing a challenge, as you can say, which I really, really hate the challenge because it stops the flow of the game. But if they can get it right, I'm okay with it. Again, if this is your first time to the channel, please, please, please go over, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and also hit that bell button for new notifications. We are on commercial break. That's why you hear me rambling. As I was saying earlier, if you were still in here, man, there was a great, there is a great interview coming up on Wednesday on this channel, Between the Game Sports, with a former NBA player, Mr. Jermaine Jones, who played for the Sixers. I believe he played when the Sixers were really, really prominent with AI. He played for the Lakers. He played for the Bobcats. He played for a few other teams, but he is willing to come on. I reached out to him. He said he's willing to come on and discuss about basketball life. He's doing a lot of charity work now, I believe in the Philadelphia area. So we want to talk to him about that. We want to talk to him about giving back. We want to talk to him about players, young kids understanding what it takes to be a high-level pro or a high-level type of college kid. Jermaine Jones played for the Sixers, Lakers, all these other people. I will be interviewing him. Let me put my face up. I will be interviewing him on Wednesday, 6 o'clock Central Time. Hopefully, I can get my green screen to work. So this Wednesday coming up, September 8th, I will be interviewing Jermaine Jones. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. All right, back to the game. Enough from me.
Of none, however.
The addition of number 41, James Houston, defensive end for Jackson State. Transfer, big-time talent. And we're seeing him as an impact player in this game to go along with Niles Gaddy on the other side.
I really, really, really like all the transfers that these college, these two teams that they got. This Gaddy kid has been showing out. That's what they said he's from. I think it says South Carolina. But he has been getting it done. As you can see, both teams are 1 for 5 on third down. Not a great percentage.
Just 9 yards to his credit.
Hey,
feeling the pressure, but is able to deliver an incomplete. The intended target was Xavier Smith.
Mainly their front four.
Just identified him for you. I tried to help you out. Yeah, James Houston's the guy. You guys are having a problem blocking him.
No, that was a linebacker.
You'll see Houston.
That's a good look.
With the nice.
Shout out to Hoop Jargon, man. Y'all say what's up to my boy Hoop Jargon. Y'all go over to his channel, please. Go and subscribe
to the quarterback.
To his channel. He gives great content. If you're a ball brother,
you got that mental clock
fanatic. He gives content about them. He does interviews with college coaches. He done an interview with national champion coach at Baylor University. He's done
Fort Lauderdale area.
Interviews with comedians.
Within 5.
Done interviews with DJ Ron Cut, Ball Facts, all types of stuff. So y'all go over to Hoop Jargon, look him up. That's my boy.
Pinning you inside the 10, and that one bounces into the end zone. For a touchback.
So right there, Jackson State's defense has come through once again. So if I'm
7-3 football game, I think that's been the big
this is just me.
surprise
I
thus
know if
far.
I was a
Jay,
college
you got to
coach, or
love this
college
aerial
football coach, or
coverage
football
provided
coach,
by Goodyear.
if I
Anything
just
can
get a great
happen as
drive
long
out
as
of
you have the drive. Goodyear,
my
more
offense,
driven.
and then my defense comes out, gives
Beautiful
me a
shots
stop,
here. And
we
looking
get the ball
inside
back
Hard
on
Rock
the
Stadium
20.
in Miami
I'm
Gardens.
really,
And for
really
those
tempted
of
to
you
go
who know South Florida, we
heavy
got
play action, a
Carroll
strong
City, Liberty
RPO,
City,
and I'm
Pork
going over the
and
top,
Beans,
letting my
Little
guys,
Haiti, P-Rod,
letting my
as they
guys
say
know we
down
here,
here.
man. We're gonna try to show out.
I had a
So
roommate that was
I'm
from Liberty
interested to
City.
see what
I
this
went to
first play
Howard.
will be right here.
When you say Liberty City, you gotta say Uncle Luke. You gotta think Uncle Luke.
I'm just
Is that
saying,
where Luke is from?
I would let
mean,
it
he
fly.
has,
Get a
that
great
makes
stop,
makes a
but
huge
on the other
impact down there
hand,
with the
do
Liberty
you want to
City
continue what you've
Warriors and
been
all.
doing and got you a touchdown last time?
Talking about that
So,
Goodyear drive, be a great time for Jackson State to put together their most impressive drive of the game right now if they can increase this lead with consecutive score drives.
Land trying to get the quarterback the pass and an open look, and the man there is Warren Newman. Newman, who we saw on special teams with that punt return.
I'm not the
and
smartest
that was
man
good
in the
for
world,
a 29-yard
but
completion.
I basically just
Love
called
the decision
that.
making. Where to go with
I
the
basically
football?
just
We have
called that.
not
You go over
seen
the top.
Sanders throwing the double coverage yet.
The flow of the game, if you just
Right
watch
there,
the
he's
game, you
finding
can
the
see
weak
that. You
spot
can
of the
feel that
defense
coming. So
and
Coach
attacking.
Sanders, me and him on the same
Remember,
page right
Darius
now.
Fagan was lifted
Shout out to
after a targeting
Jackson
call.
State
So
defense is
Demetrius
good as
Powell
advertised.
is
They got
in
mad.
along with
Shadur praised them
Derek
so much in
Mayweather.
preseason. Hey,
That one tipped
their
away.
defense is getting it done. I
And
don't know how
good
many
anticipation there
high-level
by Kendall
Power
Bowler.
5
Bowler, one of the
transfers that they got.
transfers and
But
brothers on this team.
hey, they getting it done.
Nice pocket. So if you give
Appreciate
Sanders
that love.
time,
Yes,
he's
sir.
going to go the right place with
Great
the football.
catch.
Perfect placement.
All right,
The only
both
person going
feet
to make that
down.
catch
I
is going
called
to be
that,
Warren
man.
Newman in between the
I called
cornerback
that.
and the
Y'all excuse
safety
my
on the
green
cover
screen
two
back here. I don't
coverage.
know what's going on with the camera on
Can't
this
get
thing.
enough of this look
And trying
right
to
here.
fix it.
There's that Goodyear blimp flying over. Big time coverage for a big time game. SWAC debut for Florida
trying to
A&M.
fix
They're trailing 7-3. Shador Sanders in his collegiate debut and is able to zip it in as Josh Lanier was slammed down after that first down catch.
And this is a good job of
see if
running
I
the
can
curl
get it-
route. So they
get it
cleared it
going
out.
now.
You had one-on-one
Maybe,
coverage on
maybe
the
not.
outside. And the key comes down to the protection. If you can keep your quarterback upright, look at the guys up front, allowing Sanders to go through his read.
Oh no,
Throws a
really need to
strike.
restart this, but I ain't gonna worry about it. Y'all look at that
So
ugly
Lanier
screen
was
back
having
there.
a big first half.
Matter of fact, I just put the game back up.
Past the century mark for Sanders. And some movement up front, and that'll scoot back Jackson State.
Ain't nothing like
74.
a false start. You got the groove going.
First down.
Offensive line got one job.
That was on Tony Gray. Gray, who we mentioned, came over
But
from
again, man,
UCF.
I just put this up. Y'all look at these helmets.
at
These
Ole
helmets,
Miss.
woo.
Junior linebacker whistled for the penalty.
Shador said he said the hardest defense he's gonna see all year is in practice. Hey,
First and 15 from the Rattlers 45.
that's
Sanders
that bulletin.
back
Ooh,
to pass. Has Lanier behind the coverage, and Lanier is able to nearly come up with the grab
You gotta get
before
that. I
Marquise
like
Bell
it.
was there
This is
to
what I was
disrupt
talking
the
about
play.
earlier. Man, let your quarterback be him.
That was a big
Let
time
him do him.
matchup there.
That's-
Lanier, who's been the
Hey,
hot receiver,
For all these
goes one-on-one in
experts
the secondary
and
against
stuff like
Marquise
that,
Bell.
I hope y'all watching
I'm
what
telling
this
you, this
young
is a
man is
nicely
doing.
thrown
This
ball.
is a true freshman
Sanders not afraid to go
dropping
for it. He gets
dimes,
behind the safety.
dropping dimes.
Ooh, that could have been a huge play.
And people were saying that Coach Sanders was
coverage,
crazy talking
better
about his son,
throw.
giving him that much praise.
Sanders
But
said,
he's
"Oh, why
showing
couldn't you just hold
right
on
now
to
that
that
he's big time.
Second and long. You see the communication from Sanders, something they say he does exceptionally well. Finds a man in the middle
right
and
there.
overthrows Christian Allen. Allen, first time he's been targeted today.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying, that's bulletin board
down
material.
by
You
number
see what
4,
happened
Just been holding the ball,
to
but Florida A&M now
University of
showing
Miami
some respect
yesterday
for this
against
Jackson State
that
offense.
juggernaut we
Playing a
call
lot
Roll
of
Tide.
quarter coverage,
Mr.
giving up
De'Aaron
the underneath
King,
stuff.
the U of H
Down the
transfer,
distance
talking all that mess.
dictates
And,
that. However,
as Jordan said, he they took that
Sanders
personal.
has been able to distribute the ball across the field, and the offensive line's done a pretty good job of keeping them upright these past two series. Now putting some pressure on the secondary of the
Right, got
Rattlers.
3rd and
All
15.
passes thus far on this drive for Jackson State. 3rd and 15. Sanders trying to escape the pocket. And a Rattler defender still on his feet, loses the football, it's on the ground.
Hey, Rookie mistake. Just gave him
FAMU.
praise. Now I got
FAMU
to
comes
criticize.
up with it. A
Just gave him
huge
praise. You got to
defensive
protect that
stop,
ball.
not
You out there
giving
on
up
that
on the
perimeter
play.
like
It's
that.
the FAMU defense.
Hey. Hey, that's a great play as a defender, right? They
There's
give you a
Derek
chance
Hall
to take it
right
away. You better
there.
get it. Yeah, you got to protect the ball. As his dad, Coach Sanders, is telling him
What you
right
have
now.
to
He got the ball
learn
way too
as a
far out there,
quarterback
man.
on this level of play, there are athletes on the other side of the field as well. And
Yep. Good
Sanders
hands.
trying to just do a little
Good
bit
hands,
too
16.
much. Throw that football away,
Yep.
anything
Yeah.
but that. And that's the growing
That's
pains
tough.
that he has to go through there.
Tough turnover. Just gave him praise
learn
on a
from it,
pass
but
that he should have
Great
been
play
completed,
defensively
and then
from
now
Florida
he
A&M
has
to give this
the
offense the
ball
ball back with great field position.
just out
We
there
saw
lingering
the pressure
around. Defender did
applied,
what he's
not
supposed
giving
to
up
do,
the
get a
sack, the
hand up.
fumble, the first turnover. FAMU now at midfield and a chance to gain some momentum and potentially take the
Let's see
lead.
what FAMU
Terrell
does
Jennings
right here.
bounces
Okay.
off. He goes to the outside
Hey, put the shots
and
down
moving
there.
up ahead for the
Hey.
first down. Strong run by Terrell Jennings.
This is what I want. When I put in my running back and he weighs 230 pounds, make
Hey,
them
that's a
feel
lot
you.
of weight.
Great job of running. The initial contact at the line of scrimmage doesn't bring him down.
Doesn't go down. It's a lot
Then
of
he
weight.
delivers a
There they
blow
go
to
again.
finish off the run. Look at him
Hey.
now. They're starting to feel him. And when the defensive
Give it to
backs
him
come up,
again.
make them
Feed him.
hurt too.
You see the
Feed
tempo
'em.
of the offense here for FAMU, and then falling to the field is Antoine Owens to try to slow things up. It's some gamesmanship between the two.
I ain't mad at you,
A
man.
rule
Boy, I need
change
a
in college
timeout. I
football.
need a
They
tea.
can look at that film after the game and have a penalty assessed to him in the next game. You cannot just do that flop when you get tired. And I think
That little
that's
gamesmanship
something there
right
where
man. Come
college
on, cut that
football
out.
is not going to put up with that. Seems as if a timeout was taken.
I think I see a flag just near the 15-yard line of Jackson State. Tony Ross conferring with his crew. Not exactly sure what the stoppage is, but we will soon find out. Meanwhile, how about Terrell Jennings and the runs that he's had? Let's listen in.
There's no foul in play.
So Terrell Jennings, powerful downhill runner for FAMU, and a couple of nice runs on first down.
And who would have thought? I'm thinking normally when we see Florida A&M go hurry up, it's to get the passing game going. But now they want to do the hurry up because they realize that Jennings got hot and he was making an impact on the game with the power running.
After nearly 4 decades, this Denny's Orange Blossom Classic back in effect. The wait is over. FAMU and Jackson State. Just under 8 minutes to go in this first half. 2nd and 2. McKay hands it off. A little change of speed in that backfield with Bishop Bonnet. Bonnet, who's got the speed on the outside, and he's brought down by Shiloh Sanders.
Florida A&M running back stepping up the game, not allowing the first tackler to bring them down, keeping their balance and bouncing, and picking up big yardage after initial contact.
Starting to gain some more juice as they're nearing the red zone. The handoff and tripped up in the backfield, quickly met there by Niles Gaddy.
Again, that's just growing pains. He'll figure it out.
Still moving that tempo and offense for FAMU.
FAMU is doing exactly what they supposed
rolling
to be
to
doing.
his left. Rashawn McKay taking a shot in the end
That's good
zone.
coverage. It's great coverage.
Pass incomplete.
Great coverage.
This is
What I'm
more
saying
I
from-
thought we would see
from
from McKay.
Jackson
Moving
State
the pocket,
defense
throwing
is-
on the run.
I'm not saying that
Coach Simmons there,
they're
he wants a pass interference. We have to
They
run a
can
holding.
compete
This is not really catching
or
the ball, but
defeat a bunch
this
of
lets this
high
ball get away
major.
from him.
Oh, that
all
was
the way out of bounds. If that ball
wasn't able to be caught
closer
anyway.
vicinity,
But
might have gotten a
these
flag
dudes are
from the
showing up.
official.
They're playing a lot of one-on-one,
He's trying to
They're
make sure he gets the
defending,
ball to
they're
the
being
Rat
aggressive,
Boys we talked about
and it
earlier.
seems like they're
Chad
taking
Hunter,
on the
Xavier Smith,
persona
was
of their
targeted there.
coach.
David Manigo
And
as
they
well.
said
The
when
premier
they are recruiting
receivers
that they needed
in this
dogs. I remember
offense.
watching that little meeting that they
By
had.
number count, you have to feel comfortable.
Follow
in the
Jackson
pocket. They
State.
only have 5 men in the box,
He
so
said they needed
they
dogs.
should be
That's
able
a
to
false
protect
start.
Got it off just before the play clock expired. 3rd and 11, and
Again.
McKay trying to
Yeah, that's a
chase.
sack.
Nowhere to go and brought down by
Again,
Jamani Crane.
Great
He's not
Great,
seeing stuff.
great.
Though, too. I mean,
say it
pre-snap, I'm
again.
saying there are
Great
only 5 men out there. Trust your
defense
line. You've got 5 linemen and
being
a
played by
running back.
Jackson State.
Now look at this pocket.
You
Why
get
is
a
he leaving?
turnover
Stay
almost
there.
at midfield
Stay
by your
there.
offense.
He ran into a tackle, the
FAMU
line of
comes out,
scrimmage
they're
for
running the
loss.
ball down your
There
throat,
was a pocket there, but that's what lets you
and
know he's
you
not
are
seeing
able
things
to
well
bend
right
and
now.
not break.
Happy Feet got hit
Now
early,
you
a
got a
little bit of
chance at
confusion,
getting
and
a
now
blocked field goal or
that just
missed
was not
field
a good
goal,
play from
or
McKay.
at the worst, they get
Went
6
over
points
to the
out of it. You still
sideline
have the
and had
lead.
a
So
little discussion
great
with
job by
his
the
coach,
defense.
who also played the quarterback
I'm gonna give
position,
him a
and
hand
Willie
clap for that.
Simmons. Jose Romo Martinez on to attempt the 39-yard field goal
Great kick.
and gets it through 7-6. The
Great
Rattlers
kick.
draw within one with just over 6 minutes to go in this first quarter, just under about. So if you're Willie Simmons, what do you have the conversation about with the official?
Probably wants to know if there was a holding on that pass. And, say, hey, is it holding or was it pass interference? See, he's talking the ball was out of bounds,
Is
but
the audio being
if it
shared?
is
Please let me
holding,
know.
doesn't matter where that ball is. Holding is holding. But pass interference is something different. Then it has to be called a catchable ball.
Simmons in his 4th season as the head coach. Several of his players making a return here to the Miami area, 22 in total.
And now let's not also, he's frustrated too.
Yeah.
This offense has only put 6 points on the board. And he expects a lot from the offense. So any official that's close by, he's going to get an earful.
Well, you go back to 2019. I mean, this team was ranked in the top 25 for the first time in 10 years. They had the top passing offense in the MEAC, 17th best in FCS. One of the best offenses overall, just behind North Carolina A&T at the time. They put up nearly 400 yards per game. Thus far, just a total of 52 for that Rattler offense. Josh Lanier and the touchback.
Like I said, great job by Jackson State's defense. They were able to hold again. hold that line.
Talk about just what the follow-up act would be
and give up only 3 points
Ryan
after
Stanley
having a bad turnover by
for
Shadur
Florida
Sanders.
A&M. For Jackson State, it's been Shadur Sanders in his collegiate debut. 5 of 6 on that left side as you see the direction he likes to go.
And said he throws the ball around the field. Talked about the distribution that he has. That's been impressive to see that. He's going to go the right place with the football.
Hands it off to Peyton. Peyton powering with some runs. Still on his feet. Trucking folks over along that left side pass. Midfield and a strong run. 25-yard pickup for Pickett.
I mean, look at this right here. Coming here, getting physical. Look at that. You lower your shoulders on him. No, that's a grown man you're trying to tackle. Peyton Pickett, the senior from Arlington, Texas, looking like Earl Campbell.
Penalty marker on the field and also a Rattler down.
That's Marquise Bell. Their All-American safety. Something of concern there. They need him.
First team all
Timeout. 4 injured player.
Good to see Bell hop up, jog off to the sideline.
He's a guy who was a high school All-American, enrolled at Maryland, left the program in 2017, was one of those top 20 JUCO recruits, and then came over to Florida A&M, and he said, look, it was all business early on, but in that time, it's grown to be a family. These are his family members. So he's on the sideline for a moment, and coming in for him is Antoine Collier.
Attack him.
From this Miami Southridge High School.
Well, I think that's a missed opportunity there. The All-American safety leaves, even if it's for a play. I'm going after whoever they bring into the game, whether it's Collier or Javen Morgan. I would have taken a shot throwing the football down deep middle of the field.
Santi Marshall, first time we're getting a chance to see Marshall in the backfield.
Yeah, it's pretty conservative, Jackson State right here. This is your chance to kind of put your fingerprints on the game.
He was that guy, the transfer from Miles College there in Alabama. became an impact player in this Tiger offense, and the coaches just fell in love with him with his work ethic and everything he brings to the table.
3rd and 3, and an important one here as Marshall gets
Hey,
the
there we
handoff.
go.
Land nearly had him
Like it.
wrapped up.
Good.
Instead, first down.
Ready to run
Big
through that
first down.
contact.
Great second effort by Marshall. The initial contact would have had him short, but that's what they talk about, his work ethic. He
And these
brings
commentators keep
everything
biting off of me,
to
man.
the table. And coaches said they didn't even know who he was until that 3rd game of the year, and they put him in there and said he worked so hard in practice, and he became a starter.
Sanders on the out route, and there's Lanier. Lanier, who has been targeted the most here this afternoon. Josh Lanier with 5 receptions.
Seeing a good job by offensive coordinator Jason Phillips, mixing up the play calling, running hard with the power running game, and also opening it up, throwing the football.
Here's Marshall once again. Marshall brought down by Land. And you see the tempo now that Jackson State is using.
Yeah, same things make you laugh, make you cry. Florida A&M moved the football, up-tempo running game. And we're seeing Jackson State up-tempo with the run and pass.
Trying to tire out that defense. Here's Marshall. Marshall wrapped up just near the 20-yard line. A gain of 4 brought down by Derek Mayweather.
Old man Derek Mayweather. Steady rock of the defense for Florida A&M, but right now you look a little tired.
If anybody has seen the score to the Tennessee State game, please post it.
8th play of the drive. Sanders back to pass, tries to dart it in there, and the pass complete to Keith Corbin. Corbin, who moved over from Houston, rolled at Jackson State this spring and really beat out Warren Newman, as we talked about, for that wide receiver position.
And they absolutely love him. He was one of those players that had to sit out during the spring and was lights out in practice, getting his first opportunity to game action in a Tiger uniform.
3rd and 1 coming up. Pickett. Oh, lost the football. Sanders kept it, and another fumble.
Oh,
and
come
FAMU
on, young
recovers.
fella.
2 fumbles, 2 turnovers, and the Rattlers are there.
That's tough. Got to
Justin
protect that
Cooks,
ball.
defensive end, man on the spot to come up with the fumble recovery. It's another one of those things where is Sanders doing a little too much? It's 3rd and 1. Give him the football. Give it to your running back. I know what your key said. I don't know if he pulled it, if he would have got it anyway. The offensive line was taking control. This ball comes out. Unfortunate fumble. Jackson State.
Back-to-back fumbles. We saw FAMU put up 3 points in their last drive, and with just under 2.5 to go in this first half, a chance to drive down the field 80-plus yards and potentially take this lead going into the locker room. We saw them establish the ground.
I don't know what they're doing right here. Come on,
Jennings,
fellas.
he's back in, but they
Here we go.
flip it out
Again,
on
the
the
defense
outside.
right here is solid,
Shareed.
man. That's a great read by the
Jamari
cornerback.
Shareed with the completion.
I like what they're doing. Jackson State is pretty much playing nothing but man-to-man. I mean, absolutely nothing but man-to-man.
Yes, you only got 2.5 minutes, just under 2.5.
Yeah, run your no-huddle offense. This may be a way to get the Rat Boys into this football game.
Halftime is coming up.
They're too talented.
I will be back on.
Trouble with their protection
Second
of
half
the
starts.
offensive line, but now they need to solidify that pass protection and allow the skill position players to take over.
3 receivers to the top of your screen. Pull it in,
right
and
there on
McKay is able to
Playing
fire it
man-to-man
in
defense.
to Shareed once more.
What that
I'll
saying
tell
to
you
me
this,
is that they don't believe that their
spent all 3 timeouts
FAMU's
already in this
receivers are as
first
good
half,
as
so they
their
will have to do this
DBs.
no huddle with moving.
And if I'm FAMU, I'm going in at halftime and I'm making those adjustments. I haven't really seen them take a shot down the field. But that's the other thing is they don't. That quarterback has not had much time every time he's dropped back to pass. It's all been those short hitches there, the comeback route, out.
Marching 100.
And really look again back in the back. Okay, as I speak on it,
stands tall in the pocket,
deep.
trying to deliver it. And their penalty on the
They got
outside.
him
That one-on-one with Xavier Smith.
I'm running my mouth
CJ
talking crap
Holmes.
about FAMU. Their receivers.
This was the penalty
they go down
Willie
deep.
Simmons wanted earlier in the game, down in the end zone. They see something schematically that gets
But
them
as I
that
was saying,
one-on-one matchup.
FAMU's quarterback,
One of their receivers
Pass interference.
against a
Mr.
safety.
McKay, has not had
Number
much
3.
time every time
15-yard penalty
he
for
dropped back
the
to
spot.
pass.
Automatic.
Even on that play
First
right
down.
there, as soon as the ball was hiked,
This is
Jackson
what
State
confuses
had
me. I
somebody
don't
in
think
the
that's a catchable
backfield.
ball for pass interference. I mean, he missed that ball by about 10 yards. But if it's holding, it's holding. So you're going to see the initial right here. He's going to grab him. Now,
Okay, that's a great
holding.
call.
See, look where the ball ended up. So, but they got it right. Either way, that's too much contact, but I want to give credit to the play selection. Anytime you can get a great wide receiver matchup against a safety, offense should win.
Well, Willie Simmons says it's fun to be a play caller with a guy like Xavier Smith at wideout, just because he can do so many different things on offense. Great hands, great route runner. Here's McKay standing tall in the pocket, had an open man and just left it short, bounced it up to Hunter.
Got to get that there.
Missed opportunity there, Jay, with Hunter open and some penalty markers coming up.
Got to get that there.
There'll be some extracurricular activity
I'm in
after
my
the
eye.
play, but you have to make this throw. You're a Division I college quarterback.
Yeah,
That's an open wide receiver.
it's got to be the play.
You have to make that throw. That's why they've got to calm them down. But after the play was over with, it seemed like some linemen got into it. There'll be some unsportsmanlike conduct called. Depends on who they catch.
After the play. Personal foul. Hands to the face. Defense, number 57.
Jackson State losing their
15-yard
cool.
penalty. Automatic.
I
First
said
down.
earlier in the first quarter, excuse me, someone's in my eye.
Aiding
There
FAMU
was
in this
only
drive.
one penalty on
As
both
that
teams
was called on Niles Gaddy.
in the first quarter. Then now in the second quarter, you got dudes kind of losing their cool,
So a couple of
turnovers
penalties here.
happening
Willie
and
Simmons
stuff like
and his
that.
crew
So
has a chance to attack
those type of
before going into the
penalties,
locker room.
a whole 10
Sean
yards and
McKay.
then a unsportsmanlike
Back in
conduct.
Miami, hands it off to Jennings. Terrell Jennings, who has had great
Unsportsmanlike
success, and there
conduct
he's
penalty.
brought down near the
He's
40-yard
sitting there
line, a
pushing
gain of 7.
FAMU into field goal range, and they have no timeouts.
They
I
got to
remember
the clock.
early in the first quarter,
Early on, went through their three
early in the
timeouts,
second
and they're
quarter,
running
they
2-0
called
huddle.
the third timeout with like 14:50 left. So,
He decided to hand it off once more to Jennings, and Jennings strong run, pick up,
So
runs
this is what they're picking up.
for another
Spike.
11 yards. And yes, you got to come
Jackson
up to
State
the line,
wants to play
spike it
man to
again.
man
You
like
mentioned
this,
Jay
they're
with
just
no
putting their
timeouts.
head down
Instead,
and
they
running the ball right now.
decide to run a play. Rashawn McKay keeping his feet,
Oh, look at
slides
the clock.
down.
They ain't got another
But
flag.
But look at the
Another flag.
penalties also.
These
Yeah.
guys
coming out
here
afterwards.
just not paying attention. You got to pay attention. Even though it's hard, I know it's hard to pull up. You see a quarterback, you see a quarterback, you want to hit it, but you see him getting ready to
better
slide. You
clock
got to be able to
management
hold
would have
up,
helped out a
jump
little bit
over
there.
him,
If
do
you're going to run
something.
the ball, another quick play, it's either a quick completion or you're throwing the ball out of bounds.
Jackson
Electing
State
to
third
run the ball,
penalty on
picking
this
up
drive
4 or
right
5
here.
yards there, and the clock continuing to run, that wouldn't be
I would
helpful. They
love
might
to
have been
hear
bailed out by the penalty.
what it would be like in the locker room. You have a chance, 2 chances. You have a chance either to go up
I wonder if he
14-3
tried to slide, he was giving himself up.
or
Was there contact
14-6,
made at
and
the
you
end
get
of the run,
2
maybe?
turnovers out of it. And then now it's looking like you might go down into
Got 2
halftime.
fouls on the play. Hold
Down.
Offense.
Oh, wow. So
Number
they
57.
just got lucky right here.
During the play, number 99 participated with
I
no
believe
help.
these.
That's also a foul. We will replay it down.
Okay, so
Second.
those penalties
First
offset.
down.
So got lucky right there if you're a Jackson State fan.
So replaying
But
down.
again, you have a chance to go
46
14-3 or
left
14-6.
on the clock.
And then now you're giving FAMU a
No
chance to either
timeouts.
go up 9-7
And the ball
or
at the
13-7.
29-yard line.
And you
of
pretty
Jackson
much
State.
dominated this first half with your defense. And these
if I'm
guys are
Willie
starting to make
Simmons,
boneheaded plays.
I'm looking for Chad Hunter, Xavier
I don't know how
Smith,
you feel as a
David
coach
Manigo, the Rack Boys.
I'm going back to that route where I can get
about this
one-on-one
situation.
with Smith.
Hopefully your
versus
defense
CJ
can,
Holmes.
again, have that bend but don't break mentality.
Exactly. However you get there, when you
Let's
get
see
that
what
one-on-one
happens in
matchup,
this
you take a
last
chance.
40 seconds of the first
There he
half.
is, right
It's been a
there.
good game in my opinion.
Number 19 and
Got a
green
little bit of
lined up against
everything.
Holmes. Bringing
Great
the pressure and
Great
feeling
blitz.
it all the way. Aubrey Miller
he
coming
did
in
it
and
away.
throwing it away at the last minute to
Wow.
avoid
That
the
might be
sack.
intentional grounding, actually. That should be intentional
smart
grounding. Unless
play.
it got
Smart play to
past.
get rid of it. You kind
the
of
line of
thought, was
scrimmage.
that considered in the grass in the game where you're protecting the quarterback all along? And they're gonna say
Normally,
it's intentional
referees would
grounding
Yeah.
as well,
should
but
have blown the
you'll
whistle.
see Miller
Normally,
come
they're
from
really
his
pretty quick on that
linebacker
whistle.
position to transfer from
Great,
Missouri.
great stunt blitz.
Gets there in a hurry.
Hey, he was able to get that thing out of there. Strong
They
hands
call
by
the
that quarterback,
grounding.
Mr. McKay.
They were late to come out with it. I thought maybe so, and
Yeah,
then
okay. They call it intentional grounding.
Yeah, and you
the
got to
way
know
it's been
that.
called.
You know, it wasn't crazy,
Although
man.
it was smart trying to get rid of the ball because they didn't blow the whistle, but you have to get the ball to, let's call it the 30-yard line or the 29-yard line. And
oh, yeah,
that
he
ball,
well short.
not
Yeah.
even close. Intentional
Well
grounding, big penalty.
Yeah, halftime's almost
That's a
coming up.
drive-killing
I
penalty
will
against Florida A&M.
Yeah,
probably
now
put
you're
on
out
some
of
music or
field goal
something,
range.
and
Again, no timeouts.
I'll be back
27
once
seconds.
second half starts.
And with your kicker, Jose Romo Martinez.
Runoff, yeah, and the runoff.
Okay, so penalties, man. If you, this is
Offensive
why coaches
penalty
are going to go
last
crazy, man. They just
minute
had a
of the
10-second
half
runoff.
going in with the
Now
clock
you
goes.
kind of out of field goal range.
It's a
So what do you
runoff
do
unless
here?
you
You got
had a
second and
timeout.
25.
Florida A&M could
You
call
have
the
to
timeout,
get
but as we talked about earlier in
first
the
down
drive,
for the
they don't
clock to
have any
stop. Then you have
timeouts.
10-second runoff. So what do you do as FAMU right here? That's big. So everything I just said about Jackson State kind of goes out the window.
Finds Manigo, delivers it
So,
short of the
there you go. Now
first
you got
down. So
third.
you got to
Tick.
move quickly.
Get
8,
up there,
7.
spike it so you can go for
Might
a
not be
field
able to
goal.
spike it. Okay.
They're able to spike it just in
Yeah,
time
just
with
a scenario
1
I kind of
second
gave. They have a
left
chance to
on
go
the
up
clock.
9-6 right here. It's crazy how this game
What about a
is. Crazy.
48
For those who
yard
are
field
in
goal for
on the
Jose
channel,
Romo
please
Martinez?
subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that bell button for those notifications about new content. I got an interview coming up Wednesday with a
Lines
former
up, see if
NBA
you'll
player.
have
So
leg, and this would be
please like the show, like the channel, subscribe to it. Here we go. Final seconds of the first
long
half
attempt,
of
and
Jackson State FAMU
Jackson
game.
State decides to spend a timeout.
What is it called? The Orange something classic out in Florida. These are two new teams
Try
to
to ice. We have the timeouts.
SWAC
Go
conference,
for your best field goal
historically
block.
black
So you
colleges and universities on
potential going into
ESPN2
halftime with the
on
lead.
prime time.
Give you
All
a
that
quick
good stuff.
summary,
So
but I'm kind
I'm
of seeing
excited
a
for
little bit.
these programs, these young men, these
Uh-oh.
players, these
Wait a minute.
coaches, the
Which one are you
universities.
most excited about?
Shout out to
Woman said
everybody.
J on it. J's
Yeah,
give me 5.
well, you did
Not
love
tips,
yourself.
Not
Yeah.
the fans give me 5. Want to see the highlights of the bands? That obviously the Sonic Boom of the South. But you get the
And the
feeling,
Marching 100.
you
Yes.
get
So,
the feeling from watching
halftime
this game
happens, I will put up like an
seems like
overlay,
Florida A&M
probably
hasn't
put
played
some
a football
music
game in 2
on.
years. That's why they couldn't
Please
get it going.
stay in.
Jackson
Go
State
tell
had the
somebody
playing
about
in
it.
the spring.
Come watch the show.
But a lot of those
Give your
guys we didn't
input.
see in the
We're
spring.
doing live reaction.
To be
FAMU,
honest with you,
Jackson
Jay,
State.
virtually a new team with a lot of new faces for Deion Sanders. And like you mentioned, 653 days for Florida A&M since their
48-yard
last
field
game.
goal attempt.
Romo Martinez, who made field goals from 21 and 39 yards. Now this one from 48. And the
Look like he blocked.
And that will end the half.
They defense
as a 7-6 advantage for
Deion,
Jackson State
Coach
from
Sanders
the
is
Denny's
probably
Orange
as happy
Blossom
as a
Classic.
pig and slop right now because their
Smart
defense
timeout
has,
to set up the field goal
as
block.
my man Hoop
And
Jordan
Anthony
said, they've
Petty-
been good as advertised. Block
Anthony
field goal
Petty
right
was
here.
able to get a hand on that one for the block.
As your offense gives up 2
entertaining
turnovers late in the
first
second
half and
quarter.
a close fought one.
Oh, that's a great
just
block.
speed around the
Right.
edge, quick
Great
enough
block.
to get
And
there. Fantastic effort by Petty.
Your offense gives up
Like
2
the
turnovers late in the
snap
second
and the hold was
half,
clean.
and
The timing
the
was
defense
there,
is
but
able to get
he was just fast
only to
enough
give
to
up
get there.
3 points, and then on the last play of the first half,
FAMU
get
will
you a
receive
blocked
in
field
the
goal and keep
second
you the lead.
half as
Ain't
both
nothing like having
teams
that
trot
lead
back
going into
to
halftime.
the locker room.
All right.
Jackson
That being
State
said,
with a
we're out. It
7-6
is halftime.
advantage
We'll be back
from
with a
Hard
short-
Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The SWAC debut for FAMU.
Am I wrong about that? Has Jackson State been in the SWAC? Well, maybe it's. I think they have. I'm probably wrong. Somebody could have corrected me on that. I ain't got none of my stuff going. I ain't put my banners up. None of that stuff. Y'all letting me slip. Yeah, man. You could have been correcting me on that, man. I don't know what I'm tripping on. Since 50, hey man, everybody mess up sometime, man. Definitely missed the boat on that one. All right, I will be back shortly. Okay. Are you watching it? Can you hear the music right now? All right. We are back. I think I done figured this green screen situation out. Maybe not. Let's see. All right, yeah, I figured it out a little bit, man. As I can say, I need a haircut, so I got the hat on, looking rough. But man, yeah, y'all, for who's watching, still watching, y'all let me know your thoughts about this Jackson State FAMU game. It's been interesting. Let me get back to it. Halftime should be almost over. I know they got the bands going.
And that was also the legendary coaches
got the bands
Tony
going.
Dungy and Lovie Smith, two black head coaches in the NFL, going head to head.
If y'all can hear that, please give me a thumbs up.
The Super Bowl in a do-rag. Only Prince can do that.
show,
But I love
need
when the March 100's moving like that from spot to spot. They get
Went
there
out
in a
and spent a
hurry.
little money,
That
got my
signature
green screen
trademark.
on,
What do
got
they call
some
that?
camera
That
lights.
shake it, that little shimmy walk.
Again, got another
Shuffle.
interview.
I love it.
Start back doing
let me tell you,
interviews
these
this
drum
Wednesday.
majors, the flags,
This Wednesday,
the drum line,
September 8th,
the
6
sound.
p.m. Central Time.
As Joe Bullard would say, if you went to Bragg
Doing a
Stadium,
live
it's
interview with
the
Jermaine Jones. He is a former
marching 100.
NBA player who played with the Sixers.
And they're big.
Played with Allen
Size
Iverson. He
numbers are
played with
still
the
there.
Lakers for a little bit.
Occupying from the
He
25
played
to the
with the
25.
Bobcats,
Their
who are
number
now
count this year probably
back to being the Hornets.
Again, get past that number.
So we're just going to talk to him about his
See,
life in the NBA,
for us right here.
what it takes to be in the
talk
NBA,
about how the Marching 100
his
and
charity
the
work that he's doing now, and
scheduled to perform
stuff that he's doing,
pregame
giving back to the
festivities
community.
of the
And we want
2021
people with
NFL kickoff
kids
game
and
between
have
Dallas and
aspiring
the reigning
athletes,
Super Bowl
young
champion
and high schools,
Tampa Bay
middle
Buccaneers
school. We want
on
those
September
guys
9th.
and
That's coming up
girls
Thursday.
to come in, bring their questions. We'll even do a call-in. I have a call-in number we can do for the show.
March to 100. There are definitely more than 100 of them. That's
you can
the
call in and give your
misnomer out there, or myth out
ask
there.
your questions then,
Sounding
or you
good,
can
looking good like
just
always. I know you can be proud.
put your questions in the comments, and so he'll do the best of his
They're not
ability
playing
to
any games. You know
give
why?
you a solid
They're leaving
answer
the door open right here in Miami Gardens. Come back
what
with more.
he's all about.
These fudge brownie M&Ms are really fudgy.
Yes, they are.
To put a fudge brownie center in an M&M's is
Genius. I know.
I was going to say hard.
Why won't you?
Why won't you go in?
Fudge brownie.
Please go over and share with somebody. Share with somebody. Give me a second. I'm on here just sharing the show to a couple of pages, to a couple of groups. Gotta do what I gotta do to get more people, get more subscribers, get more followers. What is going on with this thing? Okay, I'm trying to figure it out, people. Again, halftime is almost over. They had the bands out. Jackson State is fortunate to be up 7-6. If you're watching the game, you got to see that they had a chance to either go up 14-3 or 14-6, and then they have one turnover which caused them 3 points, and then they had a second turnover which almost cost them 3 points and caused them being down at halftime. But fortunately, their defense came through once again, and they were able to get it done and get a blocked field goal on the last second attempt by FAMU. So that's where we at right now. It is 7-6 Jackson State over Florida A&M in the Orange Blossom Classic. All right, there we go.
But ultimately, they had to figure out a way
I
to
like what I've
protect him
seen
first.
from
So
Shedeur
this was
Sanders.
early there. They had problems with protection.
Facing
There were some
adversity, he had
keys
he
that
had the
he
2
missed.
turnovers,
But
the
then he
2
also
fumbles.
showed that if you
But he's
protect him
been
enough, he
pretty
can go the
good.
right place
He
with the
took a
football.
big shot.
Nice
I
touch
think
on
they're
the
about to show
pass.
right here. Go,
Right
boom.
here, this was a
Right
play
here.
first half.
And he
Gets
completed
hit with
that.
a targeting penalty,
Hey,
and he took the blow and delivered a strike for a big play, which helped
that's
them
big time
with
right
their
there.
first touchdown.
I'm
And
with
then at
it.
the end, it's a Shedeur
I'm
Sanders
with it.
show. He got the
I'm
ball into
going
the
to
end
put
zone
the
to give his
call-up
team a
number
touchdown,
up
and they're going
if
into
anybody
the
would
lead.
like to call
9
in.
of 14 from the field, 131 yards. That touchdown, but also a couple of fumbles as well, Jay.
Yeah, just trying to do too much. Play within the game right there. That was a 3rd and long situation. You're probably going to punt the football. Instead, it's a fumble. You give them the ball. And then this right here was 3rd and 1. He elected to pull it and pulled it out. And it was another fumble, his second of the first half.
Share,
he just has to tighten up some of those things. And then I think we'll see what Shedeur Sanders is really
Jackson
made of.
State,
So
FAMU,
Sanders
Orange Blossom
warming up, but
Classic,
it's Florida
college
A&M who will
football
get the
weekend
ball to
kickoff.
start the second half.
It's
And
going
for
down.
the
If you
Rattlers,
have
again,
Twitter,
that
please
long
go and
layoff,
look for us
nearly
on there.
2 years since they
If you have
last played.
Instagram,
What do they
Facebook,
have to do
on all
to get
those
Rashad
things,
McKay moving
between the
on
game
offense?
Starts with
sports,
the protection up front. The
look
offensive
us
line,
up.
they have a number of
Doing
transfers new to the
big
program,
things.
making first-time
More
starts,
things to
and it
come. I got
showed.
a couple more
Communication
interviews coming
breakdown.
with
But I
collegiate
think
coaches,
offensively,
and
this is what Willie Simmons is
still
good for.
working on
He's good at
some
using that
pro
mind to
players.
creatively try and
Currently,
find the
that's playing right
mismatches
now
out
in
there.
the
But
NFL. Actually
make it
working on one of
simple.
those.
If
So
Florida A&M does not get the Rack Boys involved in this
it's
game,
going.
we talked about the Rack Boys, the most
It's going
explosive wide
down. It's going the
receiver
opposite of
in
up.
FCS football. If we don't talk about them in the second half, then Florida A&M is going to lose.
So what are the halftime adjustments that both of these teams have to make and you expect to see?
Hit jet sweeps. Get Xavier Smith the ball right now. If you can't protect your quarterback, use jet sweeps to extend the field there. And if you're Jackson State, I think it starts to win the battle
Jackson
of field
State's
position a little bit
defense
more. They
is
had
the
the ball, but
real
they did not capitalize
deal.
on drive. Teach your young
Jackson
quarterback.
State defense
Field
is the
goal
real deal,
sometimes
people.
is a quarterback's best friend. It helps you increase the lead.
Dion's so cool, man. He didn't.
Coach Willie
He didn't went in and
Simmons,
changed shirts, man. He didn't think nobody noticed that. I
Deion
seen that. He was rocking
Sanders,
that
both ready to see this
gray long
teams
sleeve
get
and
going
went
in
in there
this
and changed to the
second
blue.
half from Miami Gardens. Jay Walker, Tiffany Green with
Here we
you.
go.
And good to have
FAMU will be
football back and
receiving
fans in the
the
stands.
ball.
This has been so
They will
much
be receiving the
build-up
ball.
to this game. 43-year hiatus for the Orange Blossom Classic.
And I don't know why they took so long to bring it back. This is a fantastic game for everybody involved, the spectators, the players. Let's call in the action. Coming in here down to Miami. Good to be here and good to have a little real feel for a traditional HBCU game coming back.
Yeah, December 2nd, 1978, the last time this game was played down here in Miami, and second half action is underway. Receiving it in the end zone is Xavier Smith, and Smith crossed the 20, spun around, and brought down just beyond the 25-yard line, and that's where we will see Rashawn McKay, who is a native of Miami, try to come
Mr.
back
McKay has been having
get some of
a
those
rough,
jitters
rough
out.
go.
You remember, Jay, we got a
These
chance
dudes
to
have
see him in that 2019
been on 'em.
season. He was the backup to Ryan Stanley. He came in and got that big win in overtime against North Carolina A&T. So Willie Simmons talked about how he felt most comfortable with Rashawn McKay. There was some question at quarterback, but they felt like he had the most experience and could lead this team.
It throws well on the run, and I think they're going to get him involved a little bit more with his legs, his running ability against this aggressive pass rush from Jackson State.
Here we go, second half, people. Let's get it.
The handoff to Bishop Bonnet. Bonnet, who was able to sneak by a few tackles and pick up about 8 to open
That's
up
been
the
the one
second
bright
half, brought down
spot
by
of
Aubrey Miller.
FAMU's offense
Again,
today
Bishop Bonnet,
is
leading rusher
their
from
running game.
2019, one of those super seniors.
Let's see how many rushing yards
season
they have. It says
with the
only
Rattlers.
54, but
He's
it
doing the
looks
right
like they
You're
have
going to be a
way
super senior.
more,
Don't
way more
have
than
one
that.
degree when you graduate. He's working on his 3rd degree. Congratulations.
So
to
just
Bishop
first
Bonnet,
half
getting it done in the
breakdown.
classroom as well, making
Jackson
your
State
mama
was
proud.
3 for 8 on
Has
third down,
graduated
sorry,
with a
2 for 8
degree
on
in
third down.
construction engineering technology.
FAMU was only 1 for 8 on third
Learn
down.
how to
But
build
yes,
houses.
they only have 54 total
And some
rushing yards.
commercial buildings in the
It seems like they have a
process.
little more, especially
Play action
right
pass
towards
from
the end of
McKay,
that.
delivers it.
End of
Chad
that last,
Hunter, the
that
intended
second
target,
quarter.
incomplete.
So
McKay,
total yards, Jackson State
and talking to
180.
Coach Simmons
FAMU
about McKay,
only
said sometimes you can see
82.
stuff a second too late. And that was another
Penalties
instance.
ended up being
You know,
5
Chad
for
Hunter
Jackson
was
State for
open
53
for a while.
yards.
They ran the
4
play
for
action to
FAMU
buy you some
at
time to
4,
confuse the defense and give you a
4
one-on-one
penalties
matchup
and
on a
12
curl
yards
route.
only. So
You have to be able to make that
not
throw.
a bad game.
Curl
Time of
route's all about
possession,
timing.
15-29
Timing
for
is not there for McKay.
the Tigers
And talking
and
with the offensive
15-24 for the
coordinators,
Rattlers. So
both
that was
Kenneth
the
Black
first
and Ryan
half
Stanchek,
in
they
a
feel like he's
wrap
got the
up right
arm
there.
strength to be able to make those throws. And the handoff to Bonnet, and Bonnet able to shake a tackler, and he's spun down by Keontae Hampton.
Right, it looks like FAMU has made the halftime adjustments. Like I said earlier, about Jackson State playing that man-to-man, so they decided we're just going to run the ball down their throat.
On campus.
This has not been good right here.
Again, just having a tough time getting that ball out as we send it down to Tiffany Black.
Even right
Hey, you guys
there,
were just talking about Bishop
if he was able to
Bonnet,
catch it
and
cleanly,
he's
I don't
going
think he
for
would have
his
got much out of it. They've ran
degree.
that
He made the most
little quick
of not
flip
playing football
screen
last
play
season
about 4 or 5
because of
times, but haven't
COVID
gotten
with 2
much
degrees. He told me
out
his
of
reason
it at
why
all.
is his 4-year-old daughter. He does it for her to show her the possibilities. He's also brought her to class a couple times and said she sat in there like a big girl. Guys.
Well, thanks so much. His daughter Winter, who is just reaping the benefits and enjoying the involvement of Bishop Bonnet, not only in the classroom, but at home as well. And watching dear old dad, hopefully from home, perform well. And how about Sheree, Jamari Sheree, the guy who Coach just talked about being a great addition to this wide receiver core with completion and near the first down marker, a pickup of 10.
And why you like this wide receiver core by committee is they block for each other. When you talk to Xavier Smith, he said when you talk about Chad Hunter and everybody, the blocks that they do, watch number 13 set the edge. Wide receiver, he knows he's not getting the ball, but find his man to block. That's the crease that you need to pick up the extra yardage. Good job by the wide receiver core blocking for their brothers.
3rd and short now for FAMU. First drive out of the locker room for the Rattlers, moving the ball well on the ground, but also converting on 3rd downs as McKay with that extra effort near the 3rd down marker. And that was Cameron Sapp, they rotated in. Again, we had a conversation, number of quarterbacks, and they elected to go with Cameron Sapp there to try to pick up that first down. Now they cycle McKay back in and just going to be short of the marker by just a yard. So important fourth down here and going for it without a doubt as McKay hands it off and it's fumbled. Lost the football on the ground and Jackson State picks it up.
What a big turnaround right there.
Wet conditions out there. There was a rainstorm down here in Florida.
When you gamble like that,
if he wasn't going to get it, okay,
sometimes it doesn't pay off
that much with the fumble because it would have been a change of possession. But I like the mindset of the defense. I mean, take a look at what John Huggins does when he sees the balls on the ground. He's like, hold on, let's scoop and score this thing. Don't just fall on it. We're getting the ball fourth down. They tried to come up with a big play. A nice fumble recovery.
We'll step aside quickly and come back with more.
All right. Jackson State gets their first forced turnover of the year. Right, it puts them in great position to go up 14-6 at this moment. As y'all saw, FAMU's quarterback, Mr. McKay, he just didn't get the ball all the way in the pocket of the running back, and so that usually leads to turnovers, especially when it's wet. All right. I don't know what stadium they playing at down in Miami. I'm assuming the Miami Dolphins Stadium, but it has been raining. It's been wet. Field is not great conditions. So a little simple exchange costs you a turnover. Early second half, Jackson State is up 7-6. FAMU started the half off with the ball, ended up with a fumble on fourth down, and now Jackson State has great field position to score here quickly. We're on commercial break. Again, this is your first time to the channel. Please subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, hit that bell button. Simple. Three things. As I said earlier in the cast, in the stream, probably at the end of this month, I will be doing a cash giveaway. I haven't decided yet. Either $50, $75, $100, something like that. But you have to be a subscriber to be entered. So I will be doing a video about that sometime within a near week or so. Yeah, total yards. It's been a rough game, but I can take it as a fan overall. You see, well, you can't see. I'm looking at it. Shadur Sanders is 9 for 14, 132 yards, averaging almost 10 yards a pass. And then Rashawn McKay, quarterback, he is having a rough go. He's 10 for 19 at only 36 yards. So yeah, that's just rough. Jackson State running back by committee. You have Peyton Pickett. He has 8 carries for 43 yards at a 5.5 average. T. Marshall, 5 for 23, 4.5. For FAMU, Bishop Bennett, he is their leading rusher at 9 carries for 41 yards. So pretty even all the way through. That's why we have a close game at 7-6. Turnovers 2-1. Jackson State has 2. FAMU with 1. Here we go. Let's see what they draw up.
The offense trotting back onto the field. First drive of the second half for Shadur Sanders.
Ain't a helmet clean. Like it. Orange Blossom Classic, what it is. Miami Gardens, Florida is what it says.
To his left and right. The handoff to Santee Marshall, and Marshall had
make a play right
nowhere
there.
to go.
Defense. FAMU's defense making a play.
Good job of penetration on the left side of the offensive line, left by General Hunt, first-year player for Florida A&M, just a freshman. They think he's got a huge future.
And you love this name, too. This guy who is always active, but nothing gentle about him.
Nothing gentle about him, playing that nose tackle, defensive tackle position as a freshman in the starting lineup lets you know what kind of talent he has.
That's a big old boy. Gentle. Very unique name.
Loss
Okay.
of 5, 2nd and 15. Sanders looking, nowhere to go. Hunt chasing him down along with Mayweather and skirts back
Maybe
to the
it's
line of scrimmage.
the field, but
Or just
Shador
near it.
doesn't look very fast. It definitely didn't get his daddy's
Shador Sanders,
foot
some of the
speed.
things you like about him, the decision making in the passing game. He's not come close to throwing an interception, distributes the ball efficiently, athletic enough, running the football. See what they do. They like to set up a lot of curl routes for him. Clear out with the 2 slot receivers.
Here we go. Let's
Have the
see. We got
receiver
3rd
up
and
top.
12.
Get one-on-one coverage and run some type of curl to depth to the first down markers.
Both teams struggle today converting on 3rd down. Out to Josh Lanier. Excuse me, that's Keith Corbin. And Corbin trying to muster
What do you
ahead
do right
for
here?
some
Do you
yards,
punt it away?
but just
The
about
defense
5
is playing
yards
well,
short.
but you have an opportunity to
Sticks.
kind of
The question is, what do you do? We saw the
put
kicker
your
miss a
footprints on this
field
game,
goal
as I
early. And of
said
course,
earlier.
you don't want to punt it, so you go for it here. Right,
Get
Jay?
to 40.
I would
Okay,
not
they're
in this
going
game
for
with
it.
field position. I want to try and pin them one time inside the 10-yard line to give myself better field
I
position.
understand what the commentator
Not
is
the
saying
worst
right
decision in the world to go for it here. However, I try and help out my defense and give them the ball on a short field.
Well, didn't they draw them off sides on a 4th down before earlier in this ball game? They could be doing much of the same here with the hard count, looking to the sideline, less than 10 to go, and
take the penalty.
Looks like they're gonna
give
take
your
the penalty.
More room to operate and try to pin them. I agree with Coach Prime. Who is this guy coaching? That's not the Coach Prime we saw during the spring.
Growth, Jay. Growth.
If you can read lips, you seen what he just
Let's
said.
not forget, first time as a head coach.
Hey.
Deion Sanders.
You can read lips.
Hired back in
Get your
September
off the field.
21, 2020.
What is Florida A&M doing? They're thinking it's a timeout. It was just a penalty. I'd get up there and punt it. You want to pin them anyway. Let's see if they can.
Come on, punter. You got to redeem yourself from early.
Prime with the decision and pin them anywhere inside the 10-yard line.
That's where Xavier Smith is standing for FAMU. Gets it up. Fair kick coming up to the 15-yard line for the fair catch.
Not bad.
And that's where FAMU will start.
Push them back a little further, but
when we come
better
back,
safe than sorry if you're a punter right there after, especially having a bad punt. The first possession of the game.
The P3 Group is a proud supporter of HBCUs. We recognize.
While we're at break right here, I'm going to say it almost every single time. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, hit that bell button. Simple. It's very, very simple. Need more likes. The more likes I get, the more the channel grows. The more subscribers I get, the more the channel grows. So if you know anything about YouTube, that's part of the game. You got to get to it. Oh, we on break, man. If you need a hoodie, if you stay somewhere cold, I make hoodies. I make shirts. I make all types of stuff. So I put a hoodie up on the screen right there. It's a little pink joint I did for October. As you know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Did that one. I love that one. It's basically the city of Houston. I'm from Houston, Texas. So that's my inspiration for the background you see there. And then you have the balls basically being like a sunset behind the city. So that's what it's about. And here's my favorite one. It's the black one. I love black. It's very, very rare. You will not see me without any black on. It's just who I am, who I be, man. I love wearing black. There's hoodies, so it's September. Fall will be here soon. T-shirts, you can't really see the T-shirt right there, but there's a T-shirt. just all types of stuff, man. I do towels, yoga mats. I'm missing something else. I'm working on some hats, all types of stuff. So if you need something, please find me on Instagram or Twitter and direct message me. We can get it together, get it going. So back to the game. Cut the volume back on. We're back
Smith,
to
just
it.
4
Rack
receiving
boys,
yards, Jay.
I mean,
They're
that's
not
a
doing
head
very
scratcher right
much.
there, and they've been targeting him. But
Xavier
in their
Smith, they was
defense,
talking about him at the
key with
beginning
throwing the football for Florida A&M
of the show. He
been
has like
pass protection. They have not
1,800
been able to
yards.
keep him upright.
Speaking of it, there it is.
Quarterback
The
blitz.
fumble right in the face, picked up by Barrett
and he takes
Hobson.
the good
Hobson
job.
with the ball and stripped away.
What a play,
in by
Bishop
Bishop Bonnet.
What a play.
What
Wow.
a play by Bishop Bonnet.
Wow.
We talked about it. Don't do too much.
Look at that young
If
dude
you
right
are
there, man. Just
Houston,
get down.
you come up with the big play defensively
Wow.
with the fumble
Wow.
recovery. Go down, but trying to score. Bishop Bonnet made what could be the play of the game for Florida A&M.
Hey,
Wow.
put your
You
big
take
boy
Bishop
plans
Bonnet
on. Get
standing
big.
at
You got
5'7", rips
got
it
that
away
little
from
bitty
the
running
6
back
foot
or
plus
wide receiver
Barrett
whipping it back. That's a
Hobson.
great blitz. Hey, just get down. Get down. I'm surprised the play wasn't called dead, but that's a great rip.
Let me correct. It was Houston that got the sack for the fumble, but then the freshman makes a freshman mistake. Number 47, Barry Hobson.
Barron.
Instead of just going down,
you right there.
You trying to get to be a superstar.
Trying to get some
Bonnet
stats. I ain't mad at you, but you got to play with your team, baby.
1st and 10 for Florida A&M.
Fortunate break there on the outside is Shareed, and Shareed picks up a few yards. Again, he wants to add his name to that Rack Boys list.
Rack Boys.
Rack Boys.
Okay, let's go. Jaquay Nunnally.
That's an easy one.
Kanan Lamb.
Lamb.
Tariq Kaim. Cedric Mitchell. Demetrius Bendross.
But Nunnally was the leader of the Rack Boys.
Yeah. That was back with that high-flying Gulf Coast offense of Billy Joe back in that 98 season. The Mad Bomber, Patrick Bonner, was the quarterback.
They had a couple quarterbacks do those Rack Boys now, too.
Yeah,
right?
Jawan Sider as well.
Sampson.
Yeah.
So they had some guys that were throwing it there, but they brought fear. And these guys you're seeing now, Rack Boys 2.0, well, they've got their work cut out for them.
Rack Boys.
It's
a unique name. I like it. Run at the catch boys.
Has been able to keep them
my boy
yards or running after catch.
And now what you want to see is Chad Hunter generally goes to the sideline. He's been bitten with
I ain't gonna say what
the
it is.
last couple of seasons. They really feel like he's a rare talent, has potential to play on this very day, Sundays in the NFL.
Man, for the people that's just jumping in, please.
Back to pass.
Oh,
wow.
And it popped up.
That's a pick.
And the interception. Oh, my, we have seen some interesting plays here on this drive. A sack, fumble, recovery, stripped back.
On the channel, please subscribe.
Looked to be in the hands of the receiver.
It looked like it bounced off his foot.
On the bounce back.
No, this is an inaccurate throw. Make a better throw, and there's no interception.
McKay is struggling.
Xavier Smith bailed him out with a low throw and was able to make the catch. Look at the location of this ball.
I don't know. Maybe
he's on the outside. He turned completely around to try
to
get
go
it.
Review that. Oh, no, I hit the ground.
Oh.
No, see, it didn't bounce off of him. It bounced off the ground.
Yes, but it might have been his hand underneath it. That's the only thing to look at, but I think the official got it right. You call the interception, then you let the replay overturn it. It was a bang-bang play. But I'm still going to say McKay has to start making.
Hey, but shout out to that Jackson State player being in the right place, ready to make a play.
They'll take a look at it. We'll step aside, come back with us
commercial break
for more Miami Gardens.
So anybody that's in the chat room, please let me know where you're from. I will give you a shout out and give your city a shout out or your state. I love to see, or country. I love to see where people are from. I know we had Hoop Jargon in here. He's from Houston, but he lives out in California. We had Plano up in here earlier. We had Houston up in here earlier, of course. Dallas. Oh man, it's rough sitting in this chair. I don't know about y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Man, y'all make sure y'all come check it out. The interview I got lined up for Wednesday with Jermaine Jones, a former NBA player, product out of Georgia. I don't know if he's from Georgia, but he played for the Georgia Bulldogs back in the day. And he's gonna come on here Wednesday and give little the tips and secrets to the NBA life and what it takes to be an NBA player or pro player. And then he's gonna talk about his giving back and his fundraising and all that good stuff. And so we like to hear those type of things. We want to promote everything positive in sports and in life. We want people to enjoy themselves. We want people to be able to share their thoughts and opinions without taking it personal. And that's what you got to do. Have open discussions about stuff, even about uncomfortable situations. You got to be able to have those type of discussions without taking it personal. And that's what I think the world need more of. But back to the game.
Look at this. This FAMU, that's an incompletion. That was ruled an incompletion after further review. Xavier Smith had it in his hands and bounced off the ground.
Unfortunate for Jackson State, but
so that brings
fortunate for
second
FAMU.
and 10.
Second and 10. Here we go.
2 fumbles lost today for FAMU, and that one is complete to Xavier Smith.
Again,
Smith,
the most they can get
ahead,
with right now.
On that last possession, and look, it's
a lot
been
of these
crazy day
nothing down
so
the field.
far, right, Jay?
They are unable to create any separation from Jackson State.
10 penalties,
man-to-man defense.
This game has come to.
It's
been a crawl at times.
I guess
but give credit to these defenses and even on that last play.
FAMU has not been able to challenge vertically at all.
Is a special talent for Jackson State, number 45, inside linebacker. He and Keontae Hampton have to be the best 2 linebackers in the country.
Keontae Hampton has been steady. Aubrey Miller, we saw him make splash plays during the spring.
Go another screen play, but
who was gimpy.
Look at that tackle right there. That's textbook. Being able to play.
Aubrey Miller was right there on the stop. That brings up
and still
4th down.
Get through the block, get skinny, get some, dip your shoulder, and get a tackle out of that. That's a great individual play.
All the silver chrome helmets are just flying to the football. You see the catch? Look at all those white jerseys in that box.
Right, look at this. This defense is a real deal. I feel sorry for the rest of the SWAC right now. If it's going to be like that, Jackson State's offense can get going. It's going to be some trouble.
Warren Newman on the return. Remember, he had one for 40 plus, and he's still on his feet trying to wrap him up, and they get him
good tackle
to go down.
And as y'all can see the bottom line going down there.
Can we take care of some business here? We're going to take care of some business and other folks
donate
are taking care of. Let's talk about the career of legendary Rattler Ken Riley. What did he do at FAMU?
Whatever is in your
4 years
heart.
starting quarterback.
I'm not asking for anything, but if you would like to donate, that's
then
up
after
to you.
that, he goes into the National Football League. 65 career interceptions for the Cincinnati Bengals. Comes back to his alma mater.
There's a section. Have super chat. You can get your comments displayed first
with Ken Riley.
And every money that's donated to
the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
You know, one of the things
the Cash App or to YouTube, it all helps the channel grow. It all goes back into the channel.
At the age of 72,
nice hard run right there.
Was the fact that he was a local guy, very humble, really went under the radar, and so he just let his play do his talking on the field. But when you think about the fact that he's tied for 5th most all time in interceptions, and he's the only one in that top 5 not a part of that Pro Football Hall of Fame. Originally from Polk County, by way of Bartow. Played 15 years
go,
in the
second and
NFL. You
5.
mentioned with the Bengals, Jay.
Okay, put
And
your
he was
head
one of the
down.
most durable guys
Right.
you would have seen.
It's a nice, safe
I
play.
think
Gets you
that's
across the
without
50.
question, they need to do that.
And
Right that ship there.
You
gets
see
you across
there
the
on
50
the
and puts you at
helmet
like third and
that
2 or
KR
third and a
stood for
long
Ken
loop.
Riley, who passed away, along with the president.
Let's see what Coach
As you
Sanders is going to
mentioned earlier
draw
in
up,
your
man.
Give Me Five,
I'm
Dr.
really
Fred
impressed with his
Humphreys
decision
passed away
making. It
as
seems
well.
that he's gotten
A
better from
salute
the spring.
to two
A little more
Giants
aggressive. So
legends.
I think
in
he's
Florida
putting on a
and
good display with his guys and his coaching staff. Let's see if he can pick. It look like they flipped him for the
third
first.
and
I
short,
think
and
they
it was
will be
Peyton
going
Pickett
for it right
going
here. You got
really
fourth and
close. He just bowled him
fourth
over
and a
there.
half or
Yeah,
if
but
so.
maybe not enough of the spot. They marked him short.
Ooh.
Wow, looked like they kept
Generous
moving back
spot for
further and
FAMU.
further. He did not get a favorable spot on that call, but fourth down in this type of football game, I'd go for it here.
Yeah,
You
they
go
got him
for it in
way
this
short,
situation.
actually. It looked to me like he was down. He got
This
flipped over.
line has gotten to push up front.
It don't look like we're getting a timeout here. And shout out to the people
This
that's
is a little
been with
bit
me from the
different than in the
start.
first half when they called the
It's been a
timeouts.
long
In this
game.
case, you may
Football
need
is
that
just
timeout. This is a one-point game.
long,
You want to hold
man.
on to your timeouts. A little surprised they're calling timeout.
Well, there have been thousands affected by Hurricane Ida, urgently needing your support. Donate at redcross.org/ESPN to help the Red Cross respond to and help people recover from this disaster. I'll tell you, the Gulf Coast getting hit once again on the 60th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. Certainly hope that
Here we go.
everyone is safe. So they're deciding to kick
Decided to
after.
punt. So who called a timeout? Jackson State called a timeout just to punt. Come on, Deion. Coach Sanders, I'm just praising you. But
Bailey Raybourn
should have known that when it was third and
Smith calling for the fair catch.
third and such and such. Or what?
Florida A&M with a long way to go to drive down the field after that 33-yard punt.
That is tough.
Well, tonight on the Capital One Sunday night kickoff is the 90s rivalry between Notre Dame and Florida State at Doak Campbell Stadium, 7:30 Eastern
live
on
reaction to the
ABC
Jackson
and the
State
ESPN app. You know, Brian Kelly
FAMU game
begins his 12th
out in
season
Miami.
as head
It's the
coach
Orange Blossom
of
Classic. I
the
think
Irish.
we just
This is
said
just
that they
the
brought it
second
back for the first
season
time in
at
like
the helm
54 years or
Mike
something of
Norvell
that nature.
in
So
Tallahassee.
we got the Tigers versus the Rattlers. Close game, 7-6. It's been a lot of turnovers. It's been a weird third quarter so far.
Seem to have struck up a very
FAMU
good
has not had
relationship
favorable field position
between
in
the two programs.
this quarter.
And for as
So
great
they got
as
a
this
long
defense
way
has
to
played for
go.
Jackson State, they're only up by 1
to
point.
try to take the lead.
I mean, it would be a shame to think they kick a field goal, FAMU puts together a decent drive and makes a field goal, and they would be in the trail position. But that's where the offense for Jackson State kind of run on flat tires, not able to convert on third downs.
Mache,
again, another great play.
Hey,
that's the second
rolling out in a
hit.
nice bump there from who? Shiloh Sanders,
man. Shiloh
I'll tell you
Sanders.
what, I mean, he hits harder than his dad did.
Delivered.
I'll say that. Now, Deion was a cover guy. Shiloh
this
likes to bring the
I guess that's Deion's son.
Coming from the free safety position, you'll see him. Look at the recognition.
It's the second time.
Number 21.
Again,
He's looking. Once he sees it, lock and load.
Rashawn McKay has no time.
That's that dog. When I had a chance to talk with Coach Sanders earlier this week about the difference between his sons. What's Shador like? What's Shiloh like? He said, look, Shiloh got that dog in him. That's how he said it, just like that.
Here they come.
3rd and 10, and there comes Niles Gaddy, but the pass complete to David Manigo. Manigo with the first down as he's wrapped up by Young. And way to stay in the pocket, and that's the pass that you want to see.
We were talking
from
about them
Rashad
not
McKay.
being able to
I'm going to give him credit. He's not had a great
in the
day
backfield.
throwing the football, but he stood tall
Jackson State
in the pocket
gives a all-out
delivered a strike, knowing that he was going to get hit.
And again,
basically
moving
all out
quickly,
blitz.
finding
He stood
Chad
there
Hunter
and
this
delivered
time
that
to the
thing.
left
So
side
shout out
near
to
the
the FAMU's
40-yard
offensive
line.
line right there.
And that's a pickup of 9. 2nd and short. Timbo offense
Here we go.
And these
They
quick,
love this
easy
little pass.
passes out for McKay,
I
getting
guess
a
this is
rhythm
what they get
now,
the
three straight
rack stuff,
completions
because
and a first down.
all their passes are behind the line of
Talk about
scrimmage
this
mostly.
in the pocket.
Look at this.
Rusher's going to get there. He's going to get hit. He gets hit
stood
by
tall
two
and
white
delivered that
jerseys
thing.
and still delivers the ball accurately for the first down to keep the drive alive.
And when we talk with the coaches, they say, look, Rashawn McKay is a guy who just wants to get it right. He's going to put in the extra effort, put in the extra work. And right now,
I don't know what the Tennessee State score is. I know
good
they're
rhythm
playing
going.
over on the NFL Network, I believe. I'm going to look them up. See what the score is.
Last time,
Look
finds a
out.
man, and
Oh.
Sanders nearly came in
Hey,
to break up that one, and he
Shiloh
did.
Sanders,
And
they threw a
Sanders
flag on it. He
got a
looked like he
hand on
got
it,
there
a
when the
penalty
ball was
marker.
there.
He's out on the field near the 30-yard line.
Man, if they call this pass interference, that's tough because he had a great break on the ball. I think he's entitled to try and go make a play.
Pass interference. Defense.
Come
Number
on
21.
now. That's tough. That's
15-yard
kind of a
penalty.
bang-bang play.
Automatic. First down.
Tennessee
He's taking
State
some
is playing
responsibility for
Grambling
it.
State.
I said during the throw because Sanders had a great break on the ball. He was
Okay,
almost
I can
coming
see it,
underneath, but with that
I'm a ref. I'm
offhand,
probably
it seemed
letting
like
it
he
go.
tried to grab him.
Tennessee State is playing Grambling
Tries
State.
to run
Grambling
through
State
him.
is
I think
up
if he makes a break
7-3
on the
at
ball,
halftime. I believe
he's
they're
got that
playing on
deflection,
the
possibly an
NFL
interception,
Network.
but the official caught that back trail hand for the flag.
So that keeps the Rattlers moving. First and 10, just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. McKay sees the
another
pressure,
sack,
feels
yes.
the pressure, and is brought down. That was Cameron Silman, the
I'm going to
true
say this and
freshman.
say it again. I'm going to go out on a limb here.
At times, it's as if this
I didn't
offensive
see
line
other SWAC
is
schools
blocking nobody.
play
they're
this
down a man
weekend.
with-
I was going to say
Prairie View,
Keenan
they
Forbes, we were
dominated
alerted by Tiffany Blackman, had to go back to
Texas
the locker
Southern.
room, and he's one of those anchor guys
but
up
if-
front, second-year starter,
If
first
Jackson
team
State's
All
defense is
MEAC.
playing like this for the rest of the
Before
year,
they
then their
made the switch to
offense
the
can
SWAC.
catch
Yes,
up
number
to
69.
what the
you just
defense is
saw it.
doing
That's TJ
this
Lee,
early
true freshman. So he comes in and moves to that
in
guard
this first
position.
game, and they're playing on the
They
same
are
page.
just struggling with their
Jackson
protection.
State will probably win the SWAC. I'm not a homer, I'm
Feeling the pressure, standing in, delivering the
another.
throw.
If their
And
defense
no
can get
one
pressure like this
around there, nowhere to be
all the
found.
time,
Again, Rashawn McKay
Jackson
is like,
State
look,
will
these are
probably
glimpses
win
of
the
what I was
SWAC. I don't
feeling
want to
back
make a guarantee.
first
It's
half,
too
fellas.
early.
Yeah, that was
but
the kitchen sink. That's the kitchen sink. Free safety's coming. They've got full momentum coming off the edge.
Right,
That's the defensive back
their
there.
defensive
You'll
scheme
see
has been
number
great.
76,
And as
Cameron
I
Coven,
said earlier,
not able
Coach
to stop the
Sanders
speed
and his
rush.
coaching staff said they want a
Good
dog.
job of trying to step up in there.
Need
but
more dogs.
the luxury that Jackson State has of having cornerbacks that can cover. I mean, man-to-man, get in your face. I got you. We don't care about rack this or that. They're playing man-to-man coverage, and they're showing that why Coach Prime says he has NFL prospects playing in the secondary.
Hey, man, commentators keep coming biting off what I'm saying, man. I'm beating you to it, brother.
Coverage back when he played
But
on his 14-year
Hope Jordan
career,
says his defense is
Pro
tough. Yeah,
Hall of
man.
Fame career.
Absolutely tough. Shout out to the people that was just jumping in.
Number
It's your first
17.
time here. Please
5-yard
subscribe.
penalty.
We are
Third
doing
down.
live reaction. We're watching the game. Please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit that bell button. Let's get it.
You got to love playing defensive back for Deion Sanders because you're going to get the best coaching out there. Just like we say Coach Simmons is going to coach the quarterbacks well, Coach Prime is going to have his DBs ready to play it. I mean, look at the bottom of your screen. That is in-your-face man-to-man coverage. Now he's going to fake it, give him a little off because the chains and the down and distance say just keep everything in front of him.
3rd and 17. I'm tripping. I'm going to drop back.
3rd and long. McKay finds
Look at
Bonnet out of the backfield and undercut by
These
Young.
DBs ain't playing, bro.
Just a
They're
pickup
not
of
playing.
3 that brings up
they
4th
coming
down.
up to make solid tackles. Right?
I'm telling you,
Watch him
Al
drive on
Young
this
plays
ball.
cornerback, but you've seen him make some big hits.
Good
He's
hit.
got those arms out like
Hey,
he's been in the weight room
Like
a little bit.
I like it.
Transfer from Southeast Missouri State. Played on a big stage here for
California.
Jackson State.
That's a culture shock. All the way from California, San Diego, California to Jackson State. That the hell is tough. You go where you want it, though. Anybody who has kids out there.
Penalty markers all over the field as they let that one bounce.
Anybody that has kids.
Just as
you make
puck was
sure your
released
child
from Fadul.
goes where they want them and make sure that they want them for sure.
Looks like this is going to go against Jackson State.
Illegal substitution against the defense. 12-man lineup in formation.
You can't have
5-yard penalty. Replay. 4th down.
All right, so you still get the ball back out of all that, but here we go. It's been a sloppy third quarter.
Well, aerial coverage
there was
provided by
turnovers,
Goodyear, making the plays that move you. Goodyear,
and another turnover within the same
one
play.
Of the conversations
so this third quarter has been really sloppy. The adjustments has not been made.
Coach
I thought FAMU was going to come out and try to run the ball a little more. They seem to have success on the inside.
Still struggling with that discipline part.
That's what it seemed like.
You know, illegal substitutions and formation. That's
calling another timeout. Somebody is not doing their job.
No.
There's another way.
You can't burn this timeout. This is a 1-point game. If you're trailing at any point, you're going to want the timeout back.
Exactly.
2 of them. 2 timeouts.
Somebody is not doing their job.
They become
Somebody's
valuable
not paying
for both
attention.
teams. Let's see if that comes back to haunt them.
Well, we saw FAMU burn through their timeouts.
Very sloppy third quarter, like I was saying. Turnovers within turnovers.
You
got
Jackson State
bad penalties.
It's magnified in the first half. It's no problem because you get a reset. They give you
just sloppy play overall.
Half.
Neither offense has done much.
Offense needs it, or even
Jackson State has actually had the better.
You're gonna need those timeouts.
This whole quarter and hasn't done anything with it, and so I think FAMU's average starting position and starting drive position has been like maybe at the 14 or 15 in this third quarter, and so this is where we have it 7-6 still, 45 seconds left in the third quarter.
And this one, a good punt. The coverage there, they pin him inside the 5.
FAMU was playing a long game. I'm not mad at him for that.
So the Tigers will have a long way to go after that punt from Chris Fadul to pin them deep in their own territory.
Let me put up I don't think I have another thing. Got some stuff in the background. Y'all can't really see. There's some more hoodies. Like I said earlier, I do all types of stuff. Shirts, logos. I'm sorry, not logos. Shirts, hoodies, jackets. I do zip-up hoodies. Anything you want and need, go over to the 20 Game Sports on all social media stuff. Okay, here we go.
Sanders is own
great
end zone, and how about that catch from Trevante Rucker? Rucker
on top of your head
for this true freshman.
Yeah, and this is location, and he comes down with it. He dropped one earlier in the game, made another great catch, and now he makes another one. That back shoulder throw from Shedeur Sanders to Rucker.
Okay. Now let's see if they're gonna go ahead and stop playing so passive.
He knows where he's going with it all the way. Hold the safety in the middle.
Some of my coaches
throw it on a rope like that.
Out here playing to lose.
Go back shoulder.
Playing not to lose.
Almost impossible for the defense to defend.
Wow, he's looking.
It's swallowed up.
Looking like beast
right
mode,
there.
He ain't got it right now.
Coming in on the stop is Stanley Mentor, among others.
All right, in the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 quarters already in the books from Miami Gardens. Fourth quarter action on.
I may have to do a reaction video to this. I wonder if somebody wants to get on with me, Hoop Jargon, if you're still here, or see what Deion's Coach Sanders post-game speech and interview is like, and probably do a reaction video to that. So y'all stay tuned. It's been a long day, but it is what it is. We got to give it to the people what they want. Go over to some stats. It hasn't changed much. Shedeur Sanders, again, he's 11 for 16, 163 yards. Rashawn McKay got a little better. He's still under 100 yards. He's 18 of 29, so that's a lot of pass attempts for only 78 yards. Peyton Pickett, he has 13 carries for Jackson State at 58 yards. Jackson State receiving core, Trevante Rucker has 2 catches for 56 yards. Warren Newman has 1 catch for 29 yards. Joshua Lanier, who's the leading receiver, he has 5 catches for 60 yards. And then the Rack Boys of Florida A&M is what they call themselves. Run at the catch kids or boys. David Manigo, he has 2 catches for 30 yards. Sharid, he has 6 catches for 25 yards. Chad Hunter has 3 catches for 15. So not very much going on in that department. Their leading rusher is Bishop Bennett with 10 carries for 46 yards. Not much action in this game. Let's see what this fourth quarter upholds. Again, y'all please subscribe. I put that black hoodie up there. It's something about that black hoodie, man. You living in the northeast of the states, y'all go get you one. Find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Between the Game Sports. Get you a hoodie, man. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Matter of fact, the first person that reached out to me about a hoodie, I would send it to you for free. I will send it to you for free. I can even do one where I take the color of the background out and just, be more of a sunset. And, you just have the logo there. So the first person that reached out to me about a hoodie, I would send them a free hoodie.
Stadium is the Marching 100 alumni honored. Just during that break, let's take a look at the SWAC standings. Well, we mentioned how important it was for these two
Jackson
teams
State and Prairie View on opposite sides. You got Gremlin battling Tennessee State right now. They're winning. Alabama and them, I think they won.
Again, we saw Alcorn
Alabama
State in that Week 0 game of the MEAC SWAC Challenge. The
they won.
2019
Take
SWAC
Southern, they're down there.
handed
Lost
an L in
badly
their
to
first game of the
TV.
season.
Big news having Alcorn State move over from the east to the west, where they absolutely own the east. Now they're going over to the west, and we'll see how that plays out this season.
Santi Marshall eluding some tacklers, but really nowhere to go.
I'm not understanding that play call right there. Your quarterback is playing well.
Well, Jay, you talked about
I think I said he's 12 for 16. He's 11 for 16. He's playing well, and you got him at 3rd and 4. Give him a chance to make a play.
Already,
don't go.
The SWAC champions
a sweep
from this spring season. They got off to a 42-41 barn burner in Huntsville as Akil Glass threw for more than 400 yards and 4 touchdowns in that win over South Carolina State yesterday.
Akil Glass has an opportunity to be very special. And had some people say, you know what? He's got the talent to go pro. How far will he go? And if he continues to play like that at that level, look out.
Oh, my goodness.
And I think this play is going to stop because the clock was winding down after. I don't know. There was something that the FAMU sideline was pointing to.
I mean, how do you stop?
I don't know what's going on, y'all.
It shouldn't have been a play at all. Let's see. And we definitely heard whistles.
Yeah.
Clear it up for us.
Previous play is on the further review.
What review of what?
Now, are they reviewing saying he went down, his knee touched the ground? Possibly, but that was the play was going on.
We'll go to break while they sort it out.
These mirror glasses, man. What you doing, man?
Calm it down.
They got these mirror glasses on.
Did the knee go down or not? The question mark, not sure. We'll find out what it's all about when we come back.
So they really blew it. Referees blew it on that. Ball's not dead. It's technically a live play.
Witness the revival of the Orange
He
Blossom
doesn't go
Classic
down.
as it's
if I'm Jackson State, I'm pretty mad right now because I got a first down out of that. What up, everybody? If you're still in here, man, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up. Need those likes, man. Need more likes. And please hit that bell button for new notifications about new content. Again, I got an interview coming with a former NBA player this Wednesday, September 8th at 6 p.m. Central Time. It's going down. I think it's going to be a good show. I'm ready to hear what he has to say and share. I'm trying to do probably a preview show on Thursday. As you know, NFL kicks off this Thursday with Cowboys and Bucks. So I'm not a big fan. I just like to watch sports, but as you know, everybody loves the Cowboys, especially here in America. So I might do a show about that and see how these Cowboy fans really feel about their chances this year. As you know, they always say they're going to the Super Bowl, but do they really have a chance this year? I really believe that the Bucks are going to be strong again. Green Bay is going to be strong again. I think Seattle, if they can figure out how to get out their own way, they're going to start 4-1 or 4-0, and Russell Wilson is going to be an MVP candidate and all this other stuff, and he's going to put up great numbers, MVP candidate, and then all of a sudden, like the bottom just falls out of Seattle. So I don't know what goes on up there, but they need to really figure it out. Deion, yeah, man, he rocking these mirrored glasses. He can't. You're a coach right now, man.
Officially, because we got to say the officials are doing their job there. So what happened on the third down play? Marshall was running. You'll see the ball get punched out as he's going to the ground by Gentle Hunt. Now, what they determined was his forward progress had already stopped. He was going backwards when the ball was punched out, so there was no fourth down play. Now we will have the punt on fourth down.
Okay, yeah, I think they just made that up, but whatever.
And this one bouncing just near the 25-yard line.
Let's see if somebody gives me some offense. FAMU, come on. Rat
Jay's
boys
power
doing all this
rankings.
talking.
What you got this week?
Give me something.
The games took place. So I turned this list in on Friday. This is on Friday. Alabama A&M, number one team in the country, making me look good or right because they knocked off South Carolina State. Florida A&M, they're in jeopardy. South Carolina State, 1 point loss to Bama A&M. I don't know how much they go down. A&T, Big South debut. They lose. Southern, number 5, on the bubble. Seeing that list right there, give me Tiff's 2 cents.
Well, I think it was Southern that was the question mark for me. I think I would have actually gone with Prairie View. I know that sounds
shout out to TVU, man.
A team that's going to make some noise, and they look strong against Texas Southern.
Only reason I would say that, and we've got a new quarterback in this game with Junior, but let's capitalize this thought is the team that I feel bad I don't have on my list, Pine Bluff.
Oh, yeah.
Pine Bluff coming off a great spring, but a lot of people are kind of forgetting about
I guess, FAMU feel like they need a little shot in the foot, a shot in the butt, so they switched quarterbacks. I didn't see that.
Southern has a new head coach and a new quarterback for Florida A&M, Junior Maritovic, the true freshman coming in for Rashawn McKay, delivering the ball to Chad Hunter on the outside.
That's good for a first down,
a little bit more. Maritovic out of Orlando, Florida. There were 3 different quarterbacks that they could go with during camp. He's the true pocket passer of the bunch.
And they were going crazy about how much this freshman took over in camp.
That D-line of Jackson State is still
when you look at him, 6'2", 205 pounds. And I'm going to tell you, Jay, when I saw him during the team welcome dinner earlier this week, I had to do a double take because I thought that may have been Ryan Stanley. I mean,
Same
stature,
hairstyle.
same hairstyle, everything. They call him Sunshine as well.
Yeah, they got to come up with another. He's got to be like Sunshine Jr. or Little Sunshine. Ryan Stanley was definitely Sunshine, but Miratovich, they think he's got a bright future in this game now because
number 78.
There's one of those drive killers.
Replay the down.
He's in this game because they don't think McKay's doing the job. We talked to the coach and said it was a quarterback battle, but if we see Miratovich, is it because McKay's not playing well? You want to see him? He said it will only be.
Well, I think McKay is not playing well because of Jackson State's defense.
What's up, girl?
Is not giving him very, very much time to get it done.
They were just so impressed by him, as you were saying, that, you know, coach said he was wise beyond his years when he came in. He's got somewhat of a veteran approach. It's shocking for a guy to have that kind of approach that young.
Yeah, indeed. And this one tipped up and batted in the air and incomplete. But
great
Miratovich is one of those guys.
They had him.
Said, you know,
they had him though.
He just came in just so
quick screen right there, the drawback screen. They had him.
Just wanted to know the hows, the whys,
Jackson State's
of what was happening
front
within
four.
His
After the
seems like there's nothing to be played
this
with.
game speeds up a little bit more athleticism than what you're used to seeing on the practice squad. Let's see how he handles the speed of the game, particularly this Jackson State defense.
3rd and 14 for FAMU. Miratovich with time, some protection, tough throw, and nearly corralled by Hunter. Instead, it's incomplete. That brings
Jackson
up 4th
State
down.
defense playing almost.
But you saw the zip on the ball, even on that incompletion
type
there
of
for
game.
Miratovich.
They've done everything they needed to do to give
This is a very tight
Jackson
window.
State's
Good job
offense
running
a chance
underneath
to blow this game wide
open.
open.
A great catch by Chad Hunter, as it was John Huggins, number 6.
I don't think he'd have caught that. If he'd have brought it in, I think he'd have knocked it out.
So. Football. 3 white jerseys around that 1 green jersey. There's a better place to throw the ball.
Good punt by Fadul, taking a friendly FAMU bounce inside the 10, down just near the 8-yard line. And so Chris Fadul, the All-American, he's been doing this his entire career, one of the best punters in FCS.
There is no American dream. There are only American dreams. And at the heart of them all is a home. That's always been at the heart of Lowe's. And on our 100th birthday, our wish is to put yours a little more within reach. So let's talk possibilities. We'll help you find it, design it, DIY it.
Is the string still up?
Let's bring your dreams home. We're Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility.
The family road trip. Is this a time for power or optimum power in her favorite toy? If that battery dies, she'll play with her new favorite toy, your sanity. For 73 more miles. So upgrade to Optimum. Duracell Optimum.
Okay, so
Yeah, again, as I was saying, if you're new to the stream, to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button, and then hit that bell button for those notifications about new content. Y'all know what it is. It's Between the Game Sports, a.k.a. Mr. Everybody Can't Do This. I got a shirt on right now. I don't know if you can see it. One of my favorite sayings. And it's a saying that kind of plays reverse psychology on you, reverse psychology on you. Excuse me, but it's just a saying that lets you know that anything that you're trying to do, one, if everybody could do it, they would. But two, on the reverse side of that, if you put your mind to it, you can actually do whatever you want to do. So you can go either way, and I got this from a coach, one of my high school coaches, man. He was being funny at the time, but it means it means a lot, and so and it I carry that with me about a lot of stuff. So You know, I go by all types of stuff, man. I've been called Truck. I've been called the Hoop Preacher. You know, I kind of like that one, man. So I think I'm gonna roll with that one a little more. All right, back to it. I gotta go through all this process now. Somehow something got separated, but it is what it is. About somewhere in the fourth quarter, about 11, 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We rolling. We've been here.
With the lead in the third quarter coming your way next weekend. Jackson State, Tennessee State up in Memphis for the Southern Heritage Classic.
Jackson State and Tennessee State, they play next week on ESPN 3. I might
Jay
need
Walker,
to do that
Tiffany
one
Green
too.
will bring it to you. You can catch it on ESPN YouTube channel.
Pre-game show from Memphis, Tennessee, Liberty Bowl Stadium. We'll have the folks
Might need
with
to
us.
do that one. I did a video on that. That's the game that ESPN first take was supposed to be at, and then they changed their mind, and a lot of people were in a uproar about it. But I think it was more of
This should be
them
a warning
trying
right
to
now, but
protect
it's
their
Jackson State's band hurting
employees because
themselves.
of,
They're
you know,
backed
COVID
up,
is still out
and
there.
they are playing. They should have
And-
stopped the music and forced one of their guys to go offside.
And that's what Shador Sanders is saying right now. Hey, guys, let's pipe it down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
Offense. Number 51.
That's great.
At the distance to the goal.
Tough.
First down.
The official, if it would have been Florida A&M's band playing, they would have come in there and told them they would have stopped play and said, hey, that's a warning for the noise while the other team has the
Jay,
ball.
stop it.
No, that's what they do. The opposing team.
Yeah,
The opposing team. So if it's your own team,
you
you're
don't
going
care
to do
about
your own offense.
band playing,
That's
man. You
on
got
you.
to do your job.
Second straight JSU drive to start inside the 10 and really near that goal line, wrapped up in the run from Santi Marshall, and he had really nowhere to go.
Gentle.
11 minutes left. I was saying earlier. Hey, this game is very, very losable for Jackson
His
State.
nose tackle position.
Because of their
Penetration kind of
inability
reminds
to
you of a little
capitalize
baby
on
worn
what
sap.
their defense has
Got
given them.
hands
They're giving them
taped up
their
like
best
that,
effort.
active
And
from
so
that
the
position.
offense has not done their job. Of course, these last 2 or 3 drives, they started off inside the 15, I believe. But
right now,
this is a very, very losable game for Jackson
Summers,
State.
Flowers,
Okay.
and Hunt. Shador Sanders with the pass. Trevontae
Oh,
Rucker
yeah,
being
yeah.
blanketed, and
Yes,
there's that
sir.
penalty marker
I
coming
will
out
take that.
as Courtney Cox was right on
I
him.
think he got
Little
tripped
two
up
hands.
and looking more accidental. But
all the way in
there you go.
anticipation of the back shoulder throw that they've been throwing all day. Well, this time they decided to do an all-out fly route, 9 route, go route.
Defense, number 20.
Yeah, it looked like he took him down a little bit.
Automatic
Yeah, it's
first down.
definitely not a pass
It was
interference
him
on number
riding
20,
him
number
that kind
12.
of forced Rucker to lose his balance, and the official said it's a little too much contact to let you get away with that.
Okay, grab his hand a little bit. Yeah.
Grab that backhand, and the back judge was in perfect position to see the contact, and the grabbing of the wrist caused the trip.
It's a big penalty for Jackson State. And depending on how you look at it, depending on what kind of fan you are. If you're a fan of Jackson State, you love it. If you're a fan of FAMU, you're like, And then if you're a coach of FAMU, you're like, man, you right there. Need that
Shador
third
Sanders,
down.
all of the
Get a
anticipation
stop,
for
and then
FAMU
you
making
get
their SWAC debut. Did you see this coming 7-6 fourth quarter?
Not at all. I mean, particularly.
Oh, that's a hole right there.
Them to just 6 points.
The throw
I
delivered
can't
to
believe they missed that.
Trevontae Rucker, and Rucker, who has been the favorite
Rucker
target
getting done.
here today.
If you're
again,
watching the
going
game,
right
go back and
to
look
him
at this
after
play.
that
This is a
PBI.
straight
These two are going to be a problem for years to
by the
come
left
in this
tackle.
conference. Both of them true freshmen.
74.
Playing for
They
the
ain't
first
showed the whole
time.
play. I believe
He's
that's a
found
hole.
a favorite target. Rucker has the ability to stretch the defense.
Shador
and make the
Sanders
big
is
plays.
showing me he got something.
FAMU elects to spend their first time
All right,
out of the
time
second
out. Here
half.
you go. Got a little flow going, man. Got a little flow going. I've been saying this the whole time. Let this kid play.
The Tigers drive and come back to see what they do.
Here we go. As we go into that commercial break. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Baby, I'm home. I'm home.
As we're in the commercial break, you're new to the channel, new being in here, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, hit the thumbs up button, put myself on there, then hit that bell button. Y'all know what it is. It's Between the Game Sports live, going over the Jackson State Tigers and the FAMU Rattlers. They're playing in a classic game out in Florida, I believe in Miami. The Orange Blossom Classic. It's been 54 or 56 years since they've done it, I believe they said. Got a commercial break. 7-6. Jackson State is up. They're driving. And, excuse me, they're driving. They got it going a little bit. So I'm happy to see what they're doing. And go over these game stats real quick. Again, Shadur Sanders has played well. He's 12 of 17, 190 yards. I think they should have been, I want to say abandon the run game, even though I know they're up 7-6. I think they should have been letting it fly a little more because it's obviously this kid can pass the ball. I'm going to say basketball. Him and Trevante Rucker has been a great combination. He has 3 catches for 83 yards, and Joshua Lanier has 5 catches for 60 yards. So everything about this game says Jackson State should be up by more than 1 point. But they're only 2 for 11 on third down, and their penalties is killing them. Penalties and turnovers. They're 9 penalties for 82 yards, and they have 3 turnovers. So that kind of stuff keeps a team that you should be beating more than what you are in the game. Appreciate those just jumping in, man. Please, please, please subscribe. We here. I'm out in Plano, Texas. I almost said Houston, Texas. That's my hometown, but I'm out in Plano, Texas now. So, it is what it is. Can I make the screen a little bigger on the next stream? I don't know how much bigger I can get it, my man. That's as far as I know, that's as big as it go. I'm on full screen right now. So turn the volume back up. I appreciate you jumping in.
Showing love.
I will try to do the next game.
Cinco.
Jackson State is playing Tennessee State. They're playing in another classic out in Memphis, I believe.
They like
next week
HBCUs
on ESPN 3.
Shine as well.
Not sure if I got ESPN 3, but we're gonna make it work.
For more on that, let's sit it down at Tiff.
Yeah, you get these type of caliber former players coming in the house when you have
I feel you, man. I would love to make it bigger. It's just, it is
out
what it is.
at the hotel a couple nights ago addressing this team, and Niles Gaddy said it's just so cool to see these type of guys come talk to the team and
Theo look like he still can play.
Revis Island's impact is being felt in this game.
He look like he can still get out there and get
got
boys
through
at work.
because the defensive backs are playing lights out.
Good pass. Okay. Here we go. We got a little flow going now.
We got a little pick up the first down, pushed out by Derek Mayweather. Yeah, you've got to believe.
Appreciate those just jumping in, man. Y'all let me know where y'all from.
For these guys to be able to hear from players.
Let me know where y'all from. I would love to give you a shout out
and giving back in the way that
they have. I would love to know where you're from. I like to meet people from all aspects of life. So if you're in the stream, in the chat, please let me know where you're from, what city you're from, what state you're from, what country you're from.
Your professional mindset and what it means to block for your teammates. So he said he carried that away from him.
Okay.
Good lesson.
Throw it away. Okay.
Sanders throws it out of bounds, and that's something that Shadur Sanders kind of grew up around. The pressures of being the son of a Pro Football Hall of Famer like Deion Sanders, and now he's your head coach. And then he talked about just the fact that he's like, I was born with this pressure, but it's something that he actually welcomes. He says it's normal.
Hey, pressure busts pipes, man. It ain't for everybody, but when you accept that kind of pressure,
it's not something that happened overnight. He's been dealing with this for 18 plus years, and that's why I like how his coach father said he's comfortable with that role.
Jerry Harley, man, I appreciate you. If this is your first time to the channel, please subscribe, man, or hit the thumbs up button. I'll take that. The thumbs up button for me,
Christian
please.
Allen, and I guess when you grow up around
Jackson State is finally seemed to open it up. They're driving. It started with a pass
Troy
interference
Aikman
call on second
kind of got no
and
choice
10
at some point. You're gonna pick
from
up
like their own 5
some
yard
of that
line, and
leadership,
so
those leadership
now
qualities, among other things.
they're
Right
moving
now,
a little
ball
bit and
security
doing
is
what I
the
said
key.
they should
3rd and
do.
1, they've
Open
struggled
it up and
picking
let
up
this
short
young
yardage
kid Shador
situations
Sanders
like
be
this.
him.
Let's make sure they make
Right.
the right
Let
read.
the
and
playmakers
a
make
very
plays.
valuable first down. They can pick it up on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
And you see the numbers there on your
3rd and
screen.
1 right here.
2
Here
of
you go.
11 on 3rd downs,
Get
but
the first.
Pickett having
That's all
no
you do. Get the
problem
first
as
and
he's
get down.
going running right side off that guard to pick up 4
Right.
yards.
Now you can run a little
I'm
clock.
thinking about Shador
Right.
saying they talk about the leadership. We
You
knew
run a
that.
little clock.
What is he, number 3 in terms of popularity for college athletes? How about this? He signs his first deal
Got 100 on
with
JSU
Beats
from ATL.
and make sure within his contract that every member of his football team gets a pair of
What do
Beats.
you mean by that? I don't
Coaching
know what you
staff
mean
included.
by that. Oh, okay.
I wonder
You
did
bet
he not
100.
get the memo
Oh,
about including the
yeah.
announcers.
Bet 100. You out there in Atlanta.
That's how
Okay.
you win
I
over
feel you.
your team. That's what you do right there as Warren Newman catches a pass
Hey,
from
man.
Shador Sanders.
I know you kind of
And you
probably
think
sweating
about the
bullets right
journey
now.
for
Bet
Sanders to
100.
get to this point. Originally committed to Florida Atlantic
Nobody
last
likes to
July.
lose
Father
money.
takes the job at Jackson State in September. They discuss this plan, and Shador says, I'm
Here we
going to
go.
follow
2nd
you,
and
Dad,
9. Here
because
we
I feel
go.
like you've got the best entryway into the NFL. I feel like you can do that for me. Obviously, he's got to prove it on the field, and thus far we've seen
Okay.
some glimpses
So
from
if
Shador
you're
Sanders.
Kid can play.
if you're Jackson State, you're facing the
Seeing that he's
3rd
got the
down. I'm
physical
sorry, let me put
tools to
my
drive the ball
face
down
up
there.
real
Keep
quick.
in
If you're,
mind,
you're
just
facing
the
the 3rd
freshman
down right
school
here,
gets stronger. So the passes we're
and
seeing now, they're
you
going to add a couple
have a
miles per
chance
hour
to go up,
him as his career
do
progresses.
you play it safe right here? If
Decision
you don't
making
get the
is there.
3rd
He's
down, kick the
comfortable in
field
the
goal, or
offense.
do you go
His
for it?
future is very
You
bright.
put that pressure back on your defense.
They're
Let's see what they
continuing
do.
to truck down the field. 10th play of this drive on 3rd and 2. FAMU bringing the
gonna get
pressure,
it.
getting the ball out, and Derek Mayweather making a tackle right near the marker, and it may be
So there
just
you go.
short
You have 4th
on
and
that
inches.
spot. And Mayweather
What do you
coming
do
up with a huge tackle here,
if
brings
you're
up
Coach
4th down.
Sanders right now?
Yeah, now
You have a chance to
what do you
go up
do? This is what we'll see what
10-6.
Prime does. He doesn't necessarily have the faith in the kicking game because he's been burned early on.
You go up 10-6
Now electing
and
to
make
go
them
for it
go
on
for
4th and 1.
they have to score a touchdown, or you go for it right here and then rely on your defense. It looks like
I will
he's
tell you this,
decided
they
to
have not
ride on his
gotten
offense. I'm with it,
out
man.
on many
Hey, show
stops in
yourself.
this game.
Let them hang, as we used to say back in the day.
Big 4th down here. The handoff.
You don't
And
get
the
it.
big stop
You
up
don't
front
get
from FAMU, stuffing them. Nowhere to
You
go.
don't get it. Wow.
And Pickett was pushed back.
Wow.
Elry Allen was
Wow.
right there to greet him.
Allen filling in for Nadarius Fagan, who was ejected for targeting earlier.
I don't know.
The Mike linebacker position.
I don't know.
This play just from the beginning.
You got blew up.
That was a great job of diving down low.
I think they rushed that play. I
on a
really
stunt.
think they rushed that play. I don't think their offensive line was ready
Just
for the
filling
quick
it
snap.
up. Good job by the defensive line, slanting with a stunt.
But shout out
The
to
linebacker core
FAMU's
filling in,
D-line.
knocking
They did what they were supposed to do.
For more on Elry Allen, let's go down to Tiffany. Appears to have some technical
Man, here we
difficulties.
go.
Not hearing Tiff right now. We'll go right back to her in just a moment.
Again, Jackson State's DBs. I've been talking about their front seven all day, but their DBs has been just as good.
Rashawn McKay, who started this ball game.
They're making tackles. They're playing. They've been basically playing man-to-man coverage this whole game, and they are getting it done. It's just, it is what it
They
is.
struggled with that a couple of times, in this game. Short yardage situation, and that was a big stop by the Florida A&M defense.
Jared Hartley, how you feeling now, man? I know you sweating a little more probably. Here they go.
Tovik back, steps up in the pocket, decides he's got a lot of real estate in front of him.
That's the
Wisely
first
slides down, a gain of 13.
that they were able to
and that
split
moves
that.
the chains.
Great recognition by the young freshman quarterback. Linebackers so focused with the man-to-man coverage on the wide receivers, nobody accounts for the quarterback in the running game.
The handoff to Bishop Bonnet for a couple of yards up ahead, and let's go back to that run by Meritovic.
that when you see linebackers
Again, what up,
blitzing
chat?
man-to-man
What up
coverage,
to the
nobody there
channel?
for the
Shout out to the
quarterback in the
channel.
running game.
This is your
It's
first time here.
Keontae
Please
Hampton into the
subscribe.
secondary for the first down.
Or if you could,
and
just
knows
please
when
hit
to
that thumbs
slide
up button
after he
for me.
picks
I
up
would
the
really
yardage.
appreciate
The
it.
longest
Also,
run
you can
of
hit
the
that
day
bell
for
notification button.
FAMU
It's on there
comes
somewhere.
by way of the backup quarterback, Junior Maritovic.
Here we go. It's getting interesting now.
1 point ball
It's getting,
game.
oh no,
Under
sir.
6 minutes to go. Bonnet.
Yeah, he saw that
sees
boy
it goes
coming.
in and out of his hand,
Hey,
but you can sense Aubrey
hey,
Miller
he
coming
saw
on
that
the
boy
outside.
coming.
Aubrey Miller, he's noisy on the football field.
He
So
saw
he
that
creates
boy
a lot
coming,
of
man.
noise, hard hits, punishing blows.
Mr. Jerry Harley says defense keeping
He's
us
in the
loud. You're
neighborhood.
absolutely right. This
Generally,
defense
you know,
is, as my man Hoop
ball
Jordan
carriers look
said,
out.
this defense is
Important third down here, Jay. 8 yards
well
gain
advertised. I'm trying to
for
say, I'm
FAMU.
sorry. They are
After they
as
were
good as
able to come up with
advertised
that
because he
big
said
stop
Shadur
on
Sanders said
fourth
this would be the
down.
toughest defense that he faces, and
The
it's his own
defense
team.
needs a
So,
breather, trying to gas out Jackson State right here
and
and keep
from what
this
it looks
ball
like, he
moving.
has good numbers. He
Trailing
is
by 1.
Using a tight end in there as that fourth receiver instead of a wide receiver. I'd look for that
he's
matchup.
17 of
Going for
23
Chad
for
Hunter. They
219
find him,
yards.
and
So
Chad Hunter extending gets the first down at the 50-yard line. They mark him down
defense
at the
is the real deal.
49
I
of Jackson
am
State.
highly impressed.
Wow, that was pretty good coverage by Trey Lockhart. Freshman cornerback was in position, but it seemed like he slipped when the ball was coming in the vicinity. I mean, this is a back shoulder throw. He's there, but he
He's
slips
there.
to go
You're
down.
absolutely right.
Good concentration by Hunter.
Here we go. So again, all FAMU needs is a
Command
field
of
goal.
ease from Maritovic from that quarterback position. The handoff to Bishop Bonnet. You see the patient running behind his
At some
tacklers,
point, your
trying to
defense
sneak
does
his way
get tired.
through
So
the middle in a gain of about 5.
you look
Now,
back
I'm
at this,
sure
Deion
people
Sanders, you might say that
looking at the
he
clock a little bit too. Realizing
probably should have went
we
for the
don't need a
field goal.
touchdown
But
to win this. If we can kick a field goal.
every
and
coach
have the
has
clock
a
in our favor,
moment in each game that he wishes that he'd have done
things can look
something
up for us. Right now, for
differently.
the rest of the game, I'm sure it's 4-down territory for the Rattlers.
Now, we've been out here. Let me see how long we've been streaming. About 2 hours and
The
something.
handoff. And it's Bonnet. Bonnet along that outside couldn't be brought down by one tackler. And finally, Aubrey Miller was able to take him down. Well, aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. You've seen it all game long with you for every mile on the road to greatness. Goodyear, more driven. Jay Walker, Tiffany Green along with Tiffany Blackman on the sidelines. And 7-6 ball game, under 4 minutes to go.
Here we go. It's crunch time. Somebody has to make a play.
After a 43-year hiatus of the Orange Blossom Classic.
Okay, I've been saying 50-something. It's 43 years.
It's
They
back
just
on.
said. Somebody got to make a play. Who's going to be it?
Here's Jennings, that power runner, nowhere to go.
Hey,
and some
now
laundry
FAMU
on
was in
the
that same
field on the
situation.
far
They
side.
have 2 timeouts.
What will this penalty be? This is going to be big. Either way, for whichever team it's on.
So it was about to be 4th and like 2. Penalties will cost you a game. Penalties will cost you a football
here
game.
today.
Yeah. The way they're running over and looking at the
Me
Jackson
being,
State
I'm
bench,
kind of
they're
old
probably
school at
on
heart. I'm
4 a.m.
older. I don't mind the
Maybe an
7-6
illegal
game.
formation.
Um,
But I think you take the penalty,
turnovers
move them
kind of
back
irked
if
me.
it is against the Rattlers.
Illegal formation. He's
Oh.
offense. 5 players line up in the backfield.
So what do you do,
It's a
Jackson? Say you
5-yard
take the penalty?
Replay, third down.
Third down, okay, they took the penalty, but I'm an old school guy. I don't mind the 7-6 game. This
penalty challenged the freshman.
these games
quarterback
right here get your heart racing.
to make a throw
Get
in
your
an
blood
obvious
pumping.
passing situation. Again, the
It
strength of your
shows you what
defense.
kind of character,
Your
you
linebackers,
have to perform when the
cornerbacks,
games are tight.
man-to-man
It's
coverage.
clutch situations, as they would say.
How
This is
aggressive
clutch
can you
situation
become
right here. First game of the
Willie
season
Simmons,
for
Florida A&M.
FAMU. You just joined the SWAC. You're
Find
trying
a
to
matchup
establish
that you
yourself
like,
as a contender
try and
in the
attack
SWAC.
one-on-one.
And
I'd be
then if
looking
you're
for
Jackson State,
one of the Rat boys,
you're
either
trying
Chad
to
Hunter or
let
Xavier
people
Smith
know that
in
you
this situation.
Well, they've got to move quickly.
are
Just 3 to go
deserving
on the
of
play
all
clock.
the
Third
hype
and
that you've been
5.
getting.
Excuse me, 3rd and 6.
You are deserving of all the TV time you're gonna get.
FAMU take the timeout.
So with this play being called right here, I believe. Let me go back to my
Big
thought.
third down on the way. This game hanging in
FAMU,
the balance. Come back with us.
No, I'm sorry. Jackson State has to make sure that they are deserving of
This
all
is
the
the
accolades
Denny's
that they've
Mobile
been getting
Relief
and
Timer.
all of the
It's
TV
more
time
than
they've
just
been
a
getting.
kitchen
So
on wheels. It's a helping
these
hand
type of
and a
games
warm
right
meal
here
when
is
people
what
need it
pressure
most, wherever they
is
need
all
it most.
about.
Because at Denny's, we love to feed people.
Some
It's
people are
not just
made
what we
for it.
do, it's why we do.
Some people are not. This is what I'm talking about. What my shirt says right here. Everybody can't do this. You can't see it. That's what I'm talking about. Some people are made for pressure situations. Some people are not. I've seen plenty of dudes when that when that thing is sitting right there in front of you and it's right there to get. I've seen plenty of people crumble up and fold. But I've also seen people who thrive in those moments, man. And that just that's something about it. It gets me going, man. It gets me going. But with this timeout by FAMU, it's 3rd and like 6, 3rd and 7, something like that. That leaves them with one timeout left. So, in my opinion, that means that they will be going for it on 4th down regardless. So, if you're Jackson State, you have to be letting your kids know right now. More than likely, they're going for 2. All right, more than likely, they're going for 2. And so, be prepared. I would probably expect either a quick screen that they've been running all day. If I'm FAMU, I will fake the quick screen that they've been trying to do and send somebody up top. That's just me. They've ran about 20, 25 quick screen, quick outs to their receivers because they so-called the rack boys, run at the catch boys. If I'm FAMU, I fake that quick screen pass or that quick out and send somebody over the top, and it'd be ball game, man. that'd be it. But you know, sometimes a lot of times I'm correct on those kind of things. But if I'm FAMU, I'm doing that. If I'm Jackson State, I'm not over pursuing. I'm doing my best to try to keep everything in front of me. Don't keep the pocket closed. I guess I'm trying to say don't overrun the pocket where the quarterback can step up because I'm pretty sure they're not running. So don't overrun the pocket. Stay in your lane, stay in your gaps, and everything should be fine. So here we go. It's coming. It's right here. And get y'all back to it. Turn the sound up. Oh, I'm blowing it.
Eastern with baseball tonight, Sunday night countdown. The Giants took game 1. Dodgers won game 2 last night. So these two teams tied
Here we go.
for first.
Hey, I like that helmet. Here we go. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 coming
from
out
the 45.
of the timeout. And what are you looking for? What do you go with here, Jay?
Man to man, you got Chad Hunter, NFL.
Yeah, they're still a man to man. They didn't play man to man all day.
Randall Haney, backup quarterback.
Oh, that's a freshman throw.
The thought was there. The communication was not 4th down.
You go for
They're going for it here because they called it
timeout. Because they had to burn the timeout, clock's not their friend. I think you
just told y'all that
this situation here.
They need to go and hire me, man. They need to go and hire me. I just told y'all that.
An all-important 4th down.
I'm not even a football dude, but I know
Willie
sports.
Simmons.
I know the flow of a game.
And his FAMU
know how to read it.
Getting the call in.
Here we go. Let's play the game right here.
They're playing man-to-man off coverage at the top of your screen. Bottom of your screen, closer to the boundary, press coverage. You got to take a shot deep third outside, bottom of your screen.
Here it is, going back to Hunter.
Short.
Hunter near that
He's
first down marker, and let's see what they spotted.
These Jackson
and it
State
doesn't
DBs
look favorable.
Are competing. It's short.
That was the matchup you wanted. They sold the route.
That's it. He's short.
But a good job of trail technique by Randall Haney.
Harley, man. Hey, don't collect that 100,
defensive
man.
back.
You tell whoever you bet for that 100.
But made the tackle.
That I sent you, man. Shout out to you, Mr. Jared Harley. It ain't over with yet, but
just short.
I'm pretty sure you over there cheering a little bit more now.
Judging by that spot where that ball go down, it looks like
definitely short.
The 9. Yep.
Jared Harley, he tell between the game sports sent you. whoever you go get your money from.
That's one where the
Yeah, for
accuracy
those who
comes into
just
play.
jumped
Imagine
on
if he
here, man,
leads him forward
I
on that
will be
throw
doing
instead
a
of him having to
giveaway.
gear down.
One later this month,
Been able
probably
to run and have
between
that
$50 or
forward lead
$100
for the
giveaway.
first
You
down,
have to
but
be a subscriber to enter.
football play.
And then also, I've been telling folks I make
Jackson
hoodies,
State
I make
leads this
shirts, and my
series.
logos.
Last meeting
And the
between
first
two
person to reach out to me
18,
on
another close
either
ball game.
Twitter,
In Tallahassee,
Instagram,
19 to
or
16,
Facebook,
Tigers with the
I will be
decision.
sending them a free
Band needs to stop
hoodie
playing.
because it
Shador
will be
Sanders
getting
came
cold
out, broke the
soon
huddle again,
unless you live
asked
in
the band to
Texas.
quiet down.
So first person to reach out to me on either Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, I will send you a
on the
free
band.
hoodie of your color of your choice.
Look, now the players are looking, telling the band stop.
We're almost down to the
Someone
bottom
from the
of it.
sideline is going
First
to
and
run
15,
over
that's a big
and
penalty.
communicate to them.
As I was over here
because
celebrating
that 5 yards
for Jackson State, that's a big
here,
penalty.
First and 15. Mayweather on the stop as he wraps up Marshall.
Right, so now you get second and 14, second and 15 still.
And let's take a look at our Mission Tiger game track.
He's one of those
Shador
games where
Sanders,
Florida A&M can get
his
the ball
first
back.
start.
Look at that.
That's college.
Hold that thought. 7 for 13,
Quarterback,
219.
17
Great.
of 23,
One thing problem is he has 2
219
turnovers, so
yards
he's
and a
got to do
rushing
better
touchdown.
at
That was
controlling
the
that ball,
difference
protecting that
in
ball.
this ball game.
But he didn't throw an interception.
1 yards
So,
out back
but
in the first half.
back
Since
to what I
then,
was saying, this is one of those games where FAMU can get the ball back and you can see it unraveling. A big penalty or come against Jackson State on a pass interference or something, and they can FAMU can get down and hit a field goal.
Sanders delivers it
last minute.
and
So it's just
complete
one
to
of those
Kylan
weird
Ritchie.
games.
And now
I
you
don't
call
know. Now
timeout
you got
if you're
third.
FAMU.
Yeah, I think you call it. You got the stop that you need on the first 2 plays. Clock's not your friend, but
they get 2-minute warning right here, I believe.
I guess Coach Simmons is going to try to use it.
College don't do 2-minute warning? Thought they did at least fourth quarter.
Huge third down.
3rd and
coming
12.
up.
Jackson State, your whole goal is don't turn the ball over and stay in bounds.
The 50-yard line.
And stay in bounds. This is your whole goal.
Let the clock
3
get
for
down
13.
to 3 seconds before you snap it. You want a completed pass or run. Sack does not kill you.
Early.
Sanders feeling the pressure, and he's nowhere to go, and he's wrapped up. It was Flowers that was there. 4th down. You call a timeout here if you're Coach Sanders. Excuse me, Coach Simmons.
Yes. Now the timeout.
FAMU gets the ball back
there
with about
they're going to punt the ball, rely on your special
a minute and 15 left, maybe, depending on how this play goes.
Surge
but I don't even know what play they just called right
first
there.
General Hunt and then tracked down
bad,
by Ronaldo
bad
Flowers.
play calling right there. But they hiked the ball too early. There's still about 9 seconds
Big
left
fella
on the play
Miami
clock.
Jackson High School, the graduate, strongest on the team, coming up with a key play. Let's see. Junior Maritovic has it in.
Shout out to the people who've been with me from the start. Hoop Jordan, Jerry Hall has been in here.
And lead the Rattlers on a game-winning drive.
I love it, man.
We talked about some Legends era. How about
this?
This
is
like
y'all channel. Please come in, leave your comments.
Jackson State had a coach by the name of Rick Comagee. Think about what he
put them
did.
up on
Now
the
we're
screen.
seeing
I will
Ryan
shout
kinda
you out,
follow
whatever
those
it may
steps.
be. So
won the SWAC championship, a bunch of Eastern Division titles, overall record.
But
one of the most underappreciated coaches I think in HBCU
giving people their flowers and all that other stuff. So if you comment, I'm gonna show you up.
Mississippi Valley.
I'm gonna shout you out.
And Jackson State.
Okay, Jackson State's punter been shaky
on the punt, nearly got to him,
one
but
of
Ray
his better
Barn is able
punts.
to get away. There's Jamari Shareed. And Shareed
Okay, I
stepping
just
out
said
just
it.
before near the
So they get it back with a minute
38-39 yard
18 left.
line. And so
these are one of those
can
games
the
where
Rattlers
Jackson State
engineer
gets
a drive
they right
with
there
1
winning this
minute and
game, but
18
FAMU gets
seconds
the last
remaining in their SWAC debut.
If you
try
are
at this. And
the quarterback in this game right now, if
one
you're
of
the
those
freshman,
things where there's
grow
a
up
big penalty call
playing
against
quarterback, you
the
imitate moments
defense.
like this. We have to
And
go down on
there's
a
nothing
fourth
you can
quarter
do about
John
it. I just
Elway
see
type
it.
drive.
I kind of
You need
hope
to
I'm
get in
wrong,
field
but
goal range. That's all you need
kind
is
of
field
right
goal
in
range.
these situations.
Protect
A lot
the
of times, you got a freshman
Live
quarterback
out
out
your
here.
dream in fantasy right now.
You can get a
National
lucky
Opportunity
throw or
chance
whatever. So we
to
got a
become
minute
an
18.
instant
So here we
hero
go.
at Florida A&M.
The good
All they need
news
is
for
3.
Maritovic, this is the best starting field position for
All they need is
FAMU. And
3.
so They've
Here
got
come the
some work
bubble
to do.
screen.
5 to go
Again,
on
if
the
I'm
play
FAMU,
clock.
I'm running that
Can't
fake
waste a
screen that's going
timeout
over
here.
the
Got to
top
get the
one
ball
time.
snapped.
Delay of game.
And delay of game right here as they're
Oh,
going to
wow,
whistle it.
freshman. Come on.
Offense number 7. Your penalty is first down.
Again, no timeouts left for FAMU. You can ill afford to go backward.
Yeah, it happened on first down, so
tough.
maybe recover from it, but that's a freshman mistake. Wanted to change the play a little bit too late.
Everybody does that. I hate when they say a freshman mistake. I just said it, I think. But come on. Somebody got to help them out. Here we go.
Are they going to come after the young freshmen is what I want to know. Or it seems like they're set
Jackson
to play
State's
some type
defense
of
has been great
soft
all
zone
game.
coverage.
Can they get it one more time?
It's
Can they
not
get the
been their
job done one
specialty.
more time, man? You know, 3-man rush.
Surveying the field, finds David Manigo. The pass complete. Got to move quickly.
Yep. Did not get the first down, so the clock will continue to tick.
They'll get this off with about 1 minute and 3 seconds
Get to the
left.
line of scrimmage in a hurry. And after you get the first down, you can slow it down just a little. Oh, look at this.
Wow. And then I think you get a
penalty plus a
10-second runoff. It's under a minute.
Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Let's remind our viewers, Jay,
maybe that's only on the whole
653
call.
days since Florida A&M last played
Again,
their game.
this is what is at stake.
You got a
Jackson
true
State
freshman quarterback.
establishing that they can win any type of game.
And everybody
Well,
went
that's
except for
one.
the center in that case there.
It's not always going to be
Communication.
pretty, but they're showing that they can win an ugly
J1
game.
Spady and
Or 2,
his quarterback.
FAMU just got into the SWAC, and they letting everybody know that they're here, and they come out with a win right here.
He's making his first start at center.
Let's see what it is.
Jalen Spady.
Previous foul also includes a 10-second runoff.
Okay, I just called that. 10-second runoff.
Please reset
That's
the game
tough.
clock to 49 seconds. Thank you.
That's tough. So by the time they hike it, it's at 45.
Not going the way that Coach Simmons
That's
envisioned
tough.
the 2-minute hurry-up offense. Now they're down to 49 seconds with no timeouts. Jackson State goes back to their man-to-man coverage, which has been their trademark this game.
Oh, they can do it,
They
right?
elect to run it, trying to pick up the first down.
Oh.
Bishop on it. He's got the speed,
Hey.
spins off. That's a track guy who's staying alive. The
Hey.
super senior
A lot of time
takes
off,
them
though.
down over into Tiger territory. They need to get to the 32-yard line. If they want to get a 50-yard field goal, they've got to spike it quickly, time ticking down, and they're able to do so.
Gutsy call. Didn't see that coming. Jared Harley, how you
Well, they
feeling, man?
surprised everybody. They saw the man-to-man coverage and thought there was something we can
Jared
slip
Harley, how
or
you
sneak
feeling?
by him for a first down. But this is just heart of Bishop Bonnet, not going down, changing direction, shaking and juking.
Yo, kid,
The senior wants it bad.
And Jose Romo Martinez getting ready
Bishop
again.
Bonnet has 15
Get to the
carries for 60
32-yard
yards.
line. That'd be a 50-yarder. Might be a stretch.
It's probably a warning on Jackson State man playing while Florida A&M has the ball.
Again, I
Play
love these
clock
type
operator,
of
please
games.
reset the game clock to 40 seconds. Thank you.
40 seconds.
It's a generous amount of time added back on the clock for Florida A&M
He must have meant the play clock. I
from
thought
the
he said the game
Tigers'
clock.
38-yard
My
line.
man said he's sweating. I feel you, dog. Okay, look, roll out. Gotta get rid of it.
Excuse me, that was the
That's
play
floating.
clock. Excuse me, and that was the outstretched arms of Manigo.
What's say he's sweating
And
the
the
better
pass
100.
incomplete.
And those are the type of throws you have to make with less than 30 seconds left in the
Hey,
game.
Jackson State
You have to
plays
throw
Tennessee
towards
State
the
next
sideline.
weekend. I'm really
Maybe
going to try
a
to
fade
do that
route
one.
one-on-one where
It's on-
a
it's
catch
on
automatically
one of
will
those
be in field goal
crazy
range.
channels. I got to
You
try
don't
to
take
find
the
it.
short
So
passes right
we
here.
will be back here
You
next
go beyond and
weekend
try a
for
50-50
Jackson State
jump
versus
ball.
Tennessee State. You got Coach Sanders. You got Coach
Third
Eddie
and 10.
George over at Tennessee State. So I think it's going down.
Crucial play of this ball game.
They're coming for him. No safety deep. They're bringing the blitz.
They get the ball
Oh,
out
wow.
in the open. Man is Shireen in the flat, and they're not able to
He's
get it
wide
to him.
open.
That brings up fourth down.
He's wide open.
He saw the blitz coming. He got a little jittery. And probably his worst throw of the day. Off target. Now they got to go for it on fourth
and 10 right here. Here's your ball game, folks.
This is the ball game right here, Florida A&M, if you're going to have a chance.
Hardly, man. I'm gonna keep you coming up until the game's over. I'm sweating.
It all comes down to this.
Do they come from him again?
The true freshman quarterback.
They ain't gonna get it off. They ain't gonna get it off.
Gotta hurry up.
Got him.
Feels the pressure. Not able to get it away. And Jackson State brings him down. Turnover on downs.
Jackson State has saved the day.
James Houston, who was injured earlier, comes back in the ball game.
I was almost right about
this comeback. And there's a flag on the play.
But Jackson State's defense is as good as advertised.
The quarterback,
They've done everything they're supposed to do.
Kind of threw the ball, and it hit the official.
Everything they're supposed to do to win this game and to give your offense a chance.
If there's a flag, I think it should be on Junior Hurtovich for the quarterback, because he was saying, get off me, but he threw the ball, and it hit the official.
This is game.
A ruling on the field is a turnover on down. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, Jackson State player number 7. It's a 15-yard penalty. First down, Jackson State.
All right, that's ball game. But
not Jackson State. Florida A&M player number 7. This is the sack right here. Nowhere to go. They didn't get it off in time, and you'll see a little extracurricular. He gives him a little push. He's going to use it. That happens at quarterback. That's not going to be the first time he does that. That's a penalty. Quarterback,
he made a mistake.
When they get you,
a little frustrated.
That's going to happen sometimes. The bottom of the pile.
All right, man.
And so when you hit the ref in the face, that's usually not a good sign, as FAMU's last 2 drives ended on downs. And Jackson State was able to.
I'm giving these reactions. We're going to keep it rolling, hopefully.
Spoil the debut
they don't
for
give me
Florida
any
A&M
issues.
in the
Shout out to everybody who stayed in the chat this
getting
long.
His first collegiate win
Jackson
as the starting
State
quarterback in Jackson State.
With the dub,
he's able to down it 7-6 in a tight ball game here in this Denny's Orange Blossom Classic.
1-0 in his first collegiate start.
Nobody saw a low-scoring affair like this. The Jackson State defense much improved. They've got some playmakers over there. Florida A&M, they got some questions to answer, particularly at quarterback and offensive line.
That's all from Miami Gardens for Tiffany Blackman, Jay Walker, our entire ESPN crew. I'm Tiffany Green. Thanks for joining us. Coming up next, baseball tonight, Sunday Night Countdown. Let's send it to the studio.
Says, I was expecting JSU offense to be a lot better than. Hey, they were playing in some rough conditions, but.
Welcome to baseball tonight, Sunday Night Countdown. The National League West race has many twists and turns as Lombard Street in San Francisco. Dodger fans, Giant fans coming together at Oracle Park.
Also have to play 20 minutes conditions. They just didn't get the job done. So, but your defense, if you're a Jackson State fan, the defense kept you in the game, and you got to live with that and be happy with that and keep it moving. Sometimes you live to fight another day, as they say. But I really appreciate everyone who stuck in this long show. Football games are very long, but a lot of you guys were here from the very beginning, so I really, really appreciate it. Before we get out of here, I really hope that you subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and then you hit that bell button. Again, I'll be doing a video either tonight about Coach Sanders' post-game speech or a post-game interview, or I will be doing I know I will be doing an interview with Jermaine Jones, former NBA player, played with the Sixers, Lakers, Bobcats, aka the Hornets now. So y'all please tune in on Wednesday for that, September 8th, I believe, at 6 p.m. Central Time. So until next time, man, y'all be happy. One of my favorite sayings is to say, on your best day, be better. Until next time, 20 Game Sports, I'm out. Peace.